gonna say. She went down in an airplane, fried, getting suntan, fell in a cement mixer full of quicksand. Help me, I'm no good at goodbyes. She met a shark underwater, fell and no one caught her. I returned everything I ever bought her. Help me, I'm all out of lines and ways to say my pride still feels the sting. You were my everything. Someday I'll find a love like yours. A love like yours. She'll think I'm Superman, not super minivan. How could you live on Yom Kippur? That's cool, but if my friends ask where you are, I'm gonna say she was caught in a mudslide, eaten by a lion, got run over by a crappy purple scion. Help me, I'm no good at goodbyes. She dropped up in the desert, drowned in a hot tub, danced to death at an Eastside nightclub. Help me, I'm all out of lines and ways to say that. I wanna live 1,000 lives with you. I wanna be the one you die into. Love, but you don't want to. That's cool, but if my friends ask where you are, I'm gonna say. That's cool, but if my friends ask where you are, I'm gonna say. She went down in an airplane, fried, getting suntan, fell in a cement mixer full of quicksand. Help me, I'm no good at goodbyes. She met a shark underwater, fell and no one caught her. I returned everything I ever bought her. Help me, I'm all out of lines. She was caught in a mudslide, eaten by a lion, got run over by a crappy purple scion. Help me, I'm no good at goodbyes. She dropped up in the desert, drowned in a hot tub, danced to death at an Eastside nightclub. Help me, I'm all out of lines and ways to say that.
How do you feel? Well, I'm okay. Cutting through the day like a razor blade. I thought about the way I'd meet you. Thought it'd be a different day, one with less rain. I opened up the top of your mind to see what I'd find. Is that alright? I just wanna be the one to go with you. Shake the doubt from your hair. Okay, fine. Are you searching for the wrong things? Are the feeling when your phone rings? Wear the clothes that make you look bulletproof. Lay your war plans out in front of you. They know all about the love that you forgot about. So are you searching for the new thing? Then your head screams, I want so much more. Sometimes I'm rotten straight to the core. Alright, she wants to know what it's like. So do I. My head is spinning through every single line. I guess this is fine.
My mic was muted. Thank you, Osman, for redeeming first. How are you doing today? My party people. My computer's not laggy, it's just you. I'm kidding. Hey, Osman, when's your stream, man? It is a new update. Are we gonna pull for Boot Hill? Maybe. Maybe. They wanna pull for Boot Hill? Maybe. New character, Cowboy Man. Cowboy Man came out. Cowboy Man. You're debating? What do you mean debating? If you should stream or debating what to stream? When my game crashes. Oh, yes. My eyes, my eyes. Wait till the program. You've been saying you're not gonna pull for him all week. I know, but like, should I? I want to. I don't like leaving characters unpulled. You know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking if I should. Because I have more than I thought I had before. But I'm thinking. And my paycheck this week is going to be even bigger than I thought, so I don't mind spending the money for Firefly when she comes out. You can't... You didn't even answer my question, dog. You're thinking about... You're like debating on... Holy shit. You're debating on streaming? Oh, I love when they start a new event and not give me any jades. I love it. You bastard. You prick. It's communism. Feeling lazy? Oh, yeah. I was feeling lazy, but then I was like, I'm gonna stream, because I know Awesome One's gonna feel left out. What an asshole. Look at this dude. Actually, let's try him out. Let's try him out before I pull him. That would be it. That's smart. The smart move here. Is there any new events? Yo, no way. Yo, no way. Awesome One cameo. Awesome One cameo. It's literally you. I'm sponsored by Hoyotes. If only somebody actually owned like the imagery for raccoons, you'd be sued a long time ago. Monster Hunter Rise is on sale. Oh shit, it's on sale for $10. Should I get it? You never played Rise? No, I never. Okay. This is the thing. I've been playing Monster Hunter since I was younger, right? I played the mobile one. I forgot which one that shit was. Was it like Ultimate? So I used to play that all the time. From middle school to high school, it was Monster Hunter like Ultimate on the phone, nothing else, right? And then when Monster Hunter World came out, I was ecstatic. I got the game immediately. Like even if it was like 60 bucks, I got it. And it was fun. It was fun. And then Monster Hunter Rise came out. I was like, "Oh, okay, this is a cool new thing, like a new Monster Hunter game." And then I saw the graphics. I'm like, "This is actually so ass."
Locked and loaded.
So
And loaded.
the graphics is like what off-putted it for me. The only reason I want to get Boot Hill is because he has a gun. His basic attack called Skull Crush Spurs. Deal minor physical damage to single enemy. Initiates standoff after a target and the standoff is defeated or weakness broken. Boot hero will use pocket trick shots and dispose of standoff. What? That's just weak. His ultimate is he applies physical weakness to a single enemy. Delays their action. 5 Ps in a pod. That's an interesting concept.
All you stand still. Bring it on.
He gives them this thing called standoff, and when he gets broken, I get like something back. What happens if it's an external? This is an odd character. I'm not gonna lie.
Let's duel.
That's kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie.
Time's up.
Oh, hey Aaron, how you doing? Let's see what his ultimate does.
There's no reasoning with you bunch anymore.
Oh, okay, it's a single target, but it gives them. Oh, that's kind of sick. It gives them.
Load gun. Grave.
Okay, I don't know. That was kind of.
Bring it on.
That was something.
There's your reward.
Oh, so this skill is just massive damage. That's an interesting character.
This battle is unavoidable.
The only thing I don't like about Boot Hill is his character design. Like, I feel like they try too hard on it to make him seem like some cyborg cowboy. Something's biting me on the back. Some cyborg cowboy thing, man, person.
Lend me your strength.
He seems more like a damage dealer than like a support, though. So that's interesting.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend.
What's up, Aaron?
Crush
How you
them.
doing today?
Let's duel. Time's up.
The damage is significant,
take
though.
more
Can I
than
see the
medicine.
build on him? Oh, that's why he's got his light cone on him as well. His badges reflect his talents. Each stack of pocket trick shots increase an enhanced base. Oh, I'm saying oh a lot, but I'm not understanding his abilities. I'm gonna be weird. I'm gonna be real.
Waiting in line for a
I'm gonna be
bullet.
wheel.
Bring it on. There's your reward.
I do like me a good
Target's
standoff
detected.
though. That's a pretty cool concept. I love North, but he isn't a VIP in his channel, so I like to say we're better than. Wow. I'm not gonna VIP myself because I'm not full of myself. Has anybody ever
Oh,
VIP'd
stand still.
themselves on their own channel?
Let's duel.
I didn't earn it. I don't watch myself.
Remember, there's no reasoning with those with a loaded gun.
VIP.
Grave.
Yeah, one of the only two people that watch it. Two of the only people that watch me got VIP. What a surprise. Even my brother ain't even got VIP. That's saying something. What do you think, Aaron? Are you gonna pull for Boot Hill since he's here? We big fans of you and your work. Oh my goodness. Oh hey, sir. See, there's another one. My bad, my bad. The 3 people that watch me. You're not gonna pull? Alright, makes sense, makes sense. Can't show nepotism. That yeah. It's not why I'm not doing it, but isn't soft pity like 40? Or is it 80? I swear something was 40.
Infallible. Infallible.
Was she saying infallible?
Infallible.
Nothing is 40. Wow. Your mom is 40. Okay. My
Our
fault.
fortune
I
is
didn't mean-
clouded. Together as one.
Just a scratch.
Fushan's more of a support. Yo, know if the oiled up vid went. Oh, what the fuck? Tomorrow. What? No. You want me to just put... Hold on, my bad. Here you go.
Let's make it quick.
My fault. Where is it? Here it is. Hey! I just take this image and make it shinier. Is that what you want? Is that what you want from me?
All things in this world, human creations. Welcome, customers.
Am I tripping or was that not her ability before? Where's her... Oh, never mind. I'd pay for it not to.
Yin and yang.
Oh, there it is. That's the thing.
Rules are made to be broken.
Make it oiled. What? Make it a oiled up redeem. Oh yeah, every time you redeem it, this just comes on screen.
Just a scratch.
I don't know how to do those, like the redeems that manipulate your screen. I gotta ask Buddy.
Seize the moment.
When he's got like a redeem that just when you like
Let's go.
when you redeem it, it like a jump scare just pops up of like Huggy Wuggy.
Never forget.
1,000. Fight is one.
Fight is long. Shut the fuck.
For your sins.
I see through you. Converge and
I'm a
awaken.
healer.
Let's make it quick.
Phone is so good to be honest, really, as like a support.
Execute the death.
What she's just doing is just minimizing damage. That's just her basic attack. Activates a matrix of presence via which other team members will distribute 65% of damage they receive. Before this damage is mitigated by any shields. She directs damage to her. So she's supposed to be like a tank. Sex. That's cool. That's a cool concept, but I think I'd rather prefer having adventuring in my loadout, mainly because I would rather prefer the damage be mitigated instead of going into somebody. She can survive a fatal blow one time. Oh, that's pretty cool. Do I dare pull for Boot Hill? She also heals a bit with her ult. No, that's cool. I'm not gonna lie, I really like his abilities. The damage output is insane. Before we crack on, I want to go to the store. Oh, it's not. One more day. Okay, that's fine. 81, and I did not spend a single dime on those gems. On those jades. I built this shit brick by brick. Brick by brick. All me. What do you guys think? He's got pretty sick damage dealing, but then again, he would actually be one of my top damage dealers with the physical damage, because I don't have any damaging physicals, right? I have the Trailblazer, which I can't max out, and I have Clara. Like, she's good, but she's not solid. I don't know. Too busy saying for Firefly to pull him. Yeah, that is true. I got 80. So I don't mind. I always say this though. I always say this. I have like so much jades, but then when I like I don't get them. Oh, within 90 warps you get at least 1 5-star. That's fucking ridiculous. That is fucking That is out of my mind. That is insane. I've been consistently winning my 50-50, so I have a sneaking suspicion that my luck is about to run out. I got Fushuan already though. We will pull a couple times. Let's say our max is 50. Our max is 50. There's one. Same as Genshin. We've had this conversation many times. Yeah, but then again, I don't... Like I told you, I don't have good memory. So... That's 20. 30. Let's fucking go, bro. What the fuck? Dude, that's sick. I already got him once, that's okay. That's shit, that's just how you win. I'm a murderer pineapple right now. Don't do SpongeBob like that. Why? Okay. Okay. Streamer luck. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I now have enough for Firefly. Oh my god, I feel like my luck just ran out. As soon as I pull for Firefly, I'm gonna like lose the 50-50, and I'm gonna have to spend more money. Increase the worst crit rate by 12%, attack by... Sure. What is Boot Hill's recommended relics? I want to build Welt first.
You know how to fix a star?
But I guess we can... Guess we can just level him up for now. Let's fucking go, baby.
Spirit.
Let's fucking go, baby. That was sick, though.
That's the forking spirit.
Say fuck. Just say fuck already at this point. The term of fork is just insinuating fuck at this point. I gotta do like 4 of those battles. And I think we can pull like on the regular thing now. His recommended set is not the cowboy set. That is outrageous. That is an outrage. I mean the musketeer set. Excuse me. How uncouth. That's so rude, Northstar. I just had a sick ass pot roast. You can't say anything. You probably want break effect. Yeah. I don't know the logistics. Yeah, so it's the Phantom Thief looking and the Kingdom of Banditry. That makes sense. So was this right? Okay, it was right. I want... Is there break effect stats? Oh, there it is. Break effect. I'm just gonna rip the shoes right off the Trailblazer. That'd be pretty funny. Holy shit. Crit rate. This has what? Do we want crit rate on this fool? Break effect. This one already has break effect. You can have break effect, main stat on the rope, and everything else is substats, yeah. The rope, you said. Oh, there, perfect. Yeah, see. The game knows what I want. I know if no one got me, the game got me. But first... What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? I got a fucking luck call. Let's go, baby. I don't use Bronir, but I guess I will now. I got Serval. Bronir is the one character I don't have leveled up. She's the one. She's one of the few characters that are stuck with the fucking. I hope that pineapple burns to death and gets revived to be burned again. SpongeBob, no. Ain't that looking purty? Ain't that looking a bit purty? Alright, well, let's... I'm almost done with Welt anyways, so you know what? Let's go finish Welt. Yes, he's... He needs a ton more. 8, 24 plus what? What else needs? Let's see. Let's see if we can synthesize 8. Perfect. His AoE. Is that his ultimate? Yes. 14, so 21, 28. 42. 58. I need 58 more of these. So we're gonna finish Welt. We're gonna finish building Welt. And then we're gonna build Boot Hill. So much shit just happened just now that I don't know what to do. Where did Bronir go? Bronir? Am I blind? I can't find. Okay. I got too much 5 stars, bro. I'm suffering from success. Oh, yeah, we can actually do some of Boot Hill's traces. What is that? Meteoric bullet. Where is Welt? Oh shit. all of the upgrades are requiring Tracks of Destiny, which I don't have. Starlight Exchange? No. Embers have them? Yeah, but I already got them all, so we're gonna wait until like 2 more days. Starlight has them. They already claimed one from the simulated universe. I wanted to save these, but I think, is this worth it? I can only get 2. Okay, it's 7 of these tickets. Nah, you know what? I'm not in a rush. I could just get. Let's just wait. Let's wait. I wanted to build Dr. Ratio, but he's a bit of a bitch. Because I've heard that you can use them from you, Aaron, that you could use them really well in a very, what do you call that? What do you call that build? You just don't let them have a turn. In a very tedious build. Very... I don't know. Forget about it. Follow-up attack comp? Yeah, it's a denial. Was it called a denial build? I think it was called a denial build. Move denial. Yeah, but the follow attack comp, yeah. He's recommended for that follow attack comp, which I don't really care much for. Cause my team is pretty good already. I wanna do the awesome one event. Cause it also gives. I'm not complaining because I got a 5-star on the regular poll, but Braun is like one of the characters I least use. Maybe they saw that and they're like, fuck this kid. And they gave me the one that like the one that I would least use. One that I would use the least. I want some music in here, but oh. My headset was set to low. That's why I couldn't hear any music. Yeah.
Time for a break. Silent mode activated.
Silent mode activated. What the hell is this for? Giovanni. I've been meaning to get in touch and never thought that we'd be able to meet up again in a tiny dreamscape like this. What a happy twist of fate. What a screwed up twist of fate. Why do I see everyone here? Wherever there's laughter, there I will be. Besides, I invested in a project here in Penacony, so I want to check in on how it's doing. A brand new game, The Legend of Galactic Baseballer. How about it? Are you keen? Sounds kind of sus. My friend, caution is a good thing, but it can also make you miss out on a whole lot of fun. This new project I'm sponsoring Penacony and a different game from the Aetherium Wars. We use the technique unique. It's a single player game. Oh wow, so that's pretty good. I don't have friends. I'm down to play. Excuse me. It's under development. Is this gonna be like Sword Art Online? It's like, oh, we're gonna use Dreamscape to put you in the game. But then if you die, you come out. But no, if you die, you die. You're cooked. If the Galactic Baseballer themselves is willing to participate in the test, I'd be delighted to prepare a gift for you. What say you, Mr. Baseballer? I'm all ears. And again, which part would like to begin with? I'm fucking just go, bruh. Oh, it's right over there. It's a game console. Happy gaming. Are you ready to embark on our adventure? A shooting star sent word that the deep in the bottom of the heart's ultimate bat that everyone dreams of having. Find this bat. I decided to leave my home and travel to countless planets, embarking on a prolonged journey to find the treasure. It's a lot of words. Many factions interested in the ultimate bat, so I have to defeat all my foes I meet to progress onward. Is it a fight? Do we just get put in a fight? About to be put in the world of the game. It's a fucking fight. They give me characters? I want to use my own. It's incoming. Things are urgent this time, so already prepare a team for you. So you gotta give all your... Let's see your first name. Let's see what enemies can do with the baseball I can do. Defeat endless enemies to gain experience and raise the baseballer's level.
Seize the moment.
So what is
Let's
this?
make it
Fight
quick.
till you drop or something?
I'm data secured.
I did not see what the levels
Time for
do.
good old counterattack.
Gluey.
We have the upper hand.
Rules are made to be broken.
Oh, okay.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
So is this just fighting with? Oh, that's neat.
Let's go.
1001.
You played this yet, Aaron? How far did you get?
Naughty child. Nap time.
I forgot she says that.
Commencing support.
Rules are made to be broken.
Accessories. Okay. I see what this kind of is.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
A good old counterattack. Okay. Continue upgrading the longbow. Thank you, kind raccoon. Thank you, awesome one. I appreciate you.
Ready for another?
Let's make it quick. Rules are made to be broken.
Only the tutorial part of this event, really? I wonder how much jades exist. Because I just saw jades and the lamp that I need and my neurons lit up.
Can we talk?
I didn't really think
Enemy
about the
targets
logistics of the
detected.
event.
Let's go.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for good
It
old
gives a lot?
counterattack.
Okay, then I guess I'll play this through. Oh, get poopied on. Get poop shitty. Excuse me. Was that halfway mark? Oh, elite enemy.
Let's make it quick.
Oh, get fucking
Nah,
shot in the head.
let's be friends.
In game.
Yeah! 1000 minus 1!
Isn't this bitch like dead?
Commencing support.
Rules are made to be broken.
What's her name? Ting Yun? Ting Yuan? Get shitted on. Okay, I know to keep upgrading the fucking longbow. Leave me alone, bitch. You're gonna tell me it gives a lot, I'm gonna look, it gives like, what, like 200?
Time for good old counterattack.
If it's anything like the fucking... This looks like it, yeah. If it's anything like the Fight Club one, the one that gives only like 20 per fight. Oh shit, I can combo items. 1000 jade, that's kinda sick.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
I forgot about the
Thanks for the
boobs
support.
and Natalie. I mean Natasha. Natalie? Who the fuck is Natalie? Natasha.
Enemy targets detected.
Just a scratch.
Welcome, customer. Yeah! Commencing.
Imagine
Time
calling
for a
a
shot
girl you
now.
know to see what happens. Cosmic treasure. Treasure. Let me grab them. Okay. Shall we crack on?
Do we? Enemy data secure.
I want my team. I don't want
Net
this
markers
team.
activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Jesus. The guy in the center just got fucking bombarded to hell and back. Sure.
Rules are made to be broken.
I need to know that there's a difference between. I need to remember that there's a difference between AoE and fucking and blast.
Fight is won! Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Jesus. That guy died in agony. This is kind of long though, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm pretty sure you can put it on auto. Yes. Yes, you can. This is like the type of shit I put on at work and just do my job while this thing plays. See, games like this is encouraged, right? Because games like this exist, and I could like put this down and do my job instead. But instead, with the game like Genshin, I have to play the game, you know. So then it's actually Genshin's fault that it don't work.
Rules are made to be broken.
Because who would play a godforsaken game? I just make you actively do something. You know, it's senile.
We have the upper hand. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Jesus.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Oh, I did not mean to click that. So what? The higher level you get, the more like good stuff you get. Good, the more gooder
Just a little
things.
something. Think nothing of it. Thanks for the support.
Oops, that's the wrong guy.
Fight is won! Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Holy fuck.
Welcome,
Absolutely
customers.
bullied.
I'm okay.
Let's be friends.
That nap time.
Let's go.
Die.
Welcome, customers.
Die. Fine. Shit. Ass.
Commencing support.
Is this the boss?
Rules are made to be broken.
Well, not quite. I have to reach this far. And I did. Let's go, baby.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Just a little something.
Fucked on, nerd.
Thanks for the support.
Let's make it quick.
Fight is won! Enemy targets detected. Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Naughty child.
By the elements.
Seize the moment.
C'est la vie.
rules are made to be
Good,
broken.
I can just slap him here. Oh. What? That's just a tutorial. Alright. I better get some rewards for the fucking tutorial. Cause that shit is long as fuck. I'm talking like Michael Jordan long. Like long like lateral, not horizontal, you sick bastard. It's our fantastic performance on initial plan. We got a bit of reputation. Applause, please. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, dang, you get only fucking one? Wow. There's more rewards. Oh, right here, Journey Awards. And it's shoving me right into a fight. I don't care. I don't care. Thank you. There's these too. Ooh, these. Well, that's actually a lot. Who the fuck uses this? What the fuck even is that for? I never see this used anywhere. And there's a cosmic star that's not quite unlocked. Adventure index. Does it work like the simulated universe? The more I find, the more rewards I get, or some shit like that? Ow. I guess let's get cracking. Does this even go stronger than mine? Nope. Nope, mine's stronger. Mine's better. Wait, what? Oh, my Himiko. I need my voucher. I need my adventuring. There we go. That's a good build. You can choose the main stat of a relic with that you synthesize one. Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. I did see that before, I think. I brought Himiko, right? Okay.
Mind your time for an overhaul. You won't get away.
Oh.
What do you want?
Memories are beneath the waters
This
lies
also
an
procs
endless
Himiko's
abyss.
passive again.
You won't get away.
Ain't that a hoot?
Perhaps you still humanity never
And
conceals
this
its
proc
desire to
Himiko's
control the heavens,
passive again.
and I'm no exception. Destiny isn't chosen.
Ill tidings manifest.
You chose the wrong end.
Free will, destiny for oblivion.
In fact, I
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
don't. In fact, I'm very good at this. Ice and fire damage dealt by allies and oh. After not using. Okay, that's fine. I like that.
I have something for you. What do you want to know?
I like how when they die, they get like sucked into themselves. That's pretty funny.
Memories beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
I'll see you off.
On the still waters of oblivion.
Eternal slip. The dead return!
What is her weapon? Ice cream sandwich? It's a Kit Kat. No, it's like a little like guitar case thing or something.
Mind your manners.
Bloom.
Destiny's hand has truly blessed me.
They do
Mind your
not like
manners.
Black Swan, huh?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I want to get the bow again. The bow is pretty helpful.
Destined for oblivion.
How long is fucking Himiko gonna be stunned for? I'll make the sacrifice here.
You won't get away.
Time for an overhaul.
I don't know what it is. It's like a guitar case that turns into fucking
Memories
saw.
are ever beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
I have something for you.
Cool.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the
kill
heavens,
some of them, I
and I'm
activate
no
it.
exception.
I do this, it gives them the cards.
Let's
Yeah.
settle this.
Gives them the card thing. Right, if I can break one with Acheron,
Still waters of
Himiko can
oblivion.
use her passive.
You won't get away.
Bam.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I have none of these. Yeah, I saw the word permanently in there. I was like, I'm not. Oh, get shit on.
Mind your manners. Time for an overhaul. Destiny is a
You won't get
Hammer.
away.
Oh, never mind. Gunner shackles. Let's do the gun. I'm at the 1/3 mark.
Memories are beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Holy shit.
I'll see.
Another
Have a
journal
countdown?
The dead return.
Probably should have read what that said. What happens if the countdown reaches 0?
on the still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I can't. I can't. I have to grab one. Bonk. I don't fucking. Oh. Sure. Oh, if I don't reach the mark by the turn, then
its desire to control the heavens,
what it's saying.
and I'm no exception.
That makes sense.
Ill tidings manifest.
Free will, or was it fate destined for oblivion?
Barely felt it.
Hands over. Oof.
Destiny isn't chosen. Memories are beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Jesus. Bro just came in, just get fucking stomped.
Another journey begins. On the still waters of oblivion.
I thought that was gonna give me another pet on that.
I have something for you.
Nothing major.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Cool. Cool. Hammer time. Oh. I'm sorry.
I've lost my way. How familiar.
I want everything to get off at level 1 first.
Be careful.
What do you want to know?
Ill fate descends.
I'll see you off.
That's weird.
You won't get away.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Memories beneath the
And this
waters
procs.
lies an endless abyss.
Faster. That goes off after. Okay.
You won't get away.
That goes off. I should be done with the thing now, and then I move on to the next, and then I could use Acheron
I weep for the
right
departed.
away. Get a little bit of head start, and this activates Himiko stuff again.
You won't get
This
away.
forward, just do it now. It spawns more, and I can do this.
Perhaps you still don't. Humanity never conceals its
None of my
desire to control the
fires, so
heavens,
it's gonna
and
activate
I'm
this.
no exception.
Yeah, it's not. Kind of hoping that it would, but you know, players can't be choosers, I suppose. Ladra needs to start healing again.
You won't get away.
Time for an overhaul.
Ill fate descends.
You won't get away.
Ladra's here.
Receive
Again, to
divinity.
heal our team.
Don't worry, it's just a
Repay.
scrape. Another journey begins. On the still waters of oblivion.
Can build up some stuff because this isn't gonna take much effort. I'm not even gonna get a turn to play.
I have something
Eternal
for you.
sleep. The dead return!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
They just fucking they just turn into heavenly beings.
Perhaps you still don't. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Memories are beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Hammer. I need to kill things before. Yeah, look, they defeat opponents. Oh, she gonna die? Never mind. Oh my god, a legendary weapon! Holy shit. Jesus. Jesus.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Free will, or was it fate? Destiny for oblivion.
Time for an overhaul.
What is in the game? In the battle phase, she sounds so like excited and so like outgoing, but then in the what do you call it? In like the animations and cutscenes, she's so calm and collected. It's just, it's not a bad thing essentially. It's pretty weird to see such, you know, duality.
Destiny isn't chosen. Ill fate descends.
Might as well use this.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Oh my god.
I'll see you off.
Ouch.
I weep for the departed.
Maybe I'll end this. It will not.
It too shall
I'm
fall.
sorry, Never mind. Twelve collected. No fucking way. Run, run, running, move. Oh damn. You guys ever heard that song, Dare to Be Stupid? Such a banger of a song. I'm not even getting a chance to fight at this point.
Time for an overhaul.
Memories are ever. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
You won't get away.
Destiny is apparent. Ill tidings manifest. Free will, or was I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Barely felt it.
She shows the
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
You won't get away.
what the boss is.
Memories
Ew.
are beneath the
It's
waters
Argentina.
lies an endless abyss.
The flesh wound.
Ill fate descends. I weep for the departed.
This will definitely pop you.
It too shall
Oh,
fall.
electric allergic.
You won't get away.
Free will, or was it on the still waters of oblivion?
The flesh wound.
Just the whole flesh room gets fucking hammered.
Eternal sleep. The dead return. Confess.
How familiar.
Put forth all your might. Receive divinity.
Don't worry, it's just a
Repent.
script.
The flesh wound.
Or gets hit by a meteor, just a flesh wound.
You won't get away.
I have something for you.
Pledged on loyalty. Retribution will find you again.
That's why he's not taking much
Humanity never
shield
conceals
damage.
its
I only
desire
have
to
fire,
control the
no
heavens,
ice.
and I'm no exception.
And then fucking goes out. And there and there.
The flesh wound. Confess. You've got a lot of nerve.
I weep for the departed.
I just want this man to die, man.
It too shall fall.
In-game.
Memories are beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
How much fucking damage is this guy gonna take? He sure
Destiny
can't take
isn't
punishment.
chosen.
Rise to the challenge.
Another journey to destiny.
So like it's the width. That's with the like buff and shit. I'm so glad the hammer is targeting him instead of my minion.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return.
A little damage. Ew! Is that an ant?
Put forth all your might.
Again.
No, fuck, I jinxed it.
Memories
Another
are
chat,
beneath
another
the
fucking
waters
targeting
lies an
minion.
endless abyss.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Fine. Oh, fucking, I swear I didn't see the two dots. Oh,
Perhaps
dang.
you still don't understand.
Fuck.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no
Bam,
exception.
passive.
You won't get away. Another journey begins.
Ultra doesn't even have enough damage to deal anything to the fucking minions.
Pledged on loyalty. Put forth all your might.
Nothing major. Eternal sleep.
The dead return.
I weep for the departed.
Taking forever,
It too shall
bro.
fall.
Thank God there's no like move limit or something like that.
Put forth all your might.
Again.
Receive divinity.
Much obliged.
Repay.
You won't get away.
Memories are ever beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Is that like at 0? Does that mean I have to beat him by that
Nothing
time?
major.
If so, that's pretty fucking stupid. His defense is way too high.
Rise, confess. Put forth all your might.
Destiny is humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
The dead return. The flesh wound. Rise to the challenge.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. You won't get away.
The flesh wound.
Holy ass, it's taking forever.
forth all your might. Nothing major. Challenge.
Again.
The flesh wound. The flesh wound. For chivalry.
I did it. Double S, let's fucking go. Did I just press continue adventure? Is it gonna shove me into another mission, another one? Cause I was gonna do this on like my personal time, and just like continue on the story tonight. Now my game crashed. All right, folks, give it a second. Oh. Oop, indeed. Oh boy, what can I get at the cosmic store? Oh, you fucking kidding me? Oh, I don't care. This weapon is perfect as an initial weapon for the stage. Okay. I'm gonna do this on my free time. Did I just hear Bumblebee? Did you guys hear that? Eternal fucking black hole. Cool game, man. Let's go on. Let's try and finish Sea Biscuit before tonight. Oh yeah, I didn't quite finish this. As much as I love Black Swan, I prefer her not on my team. Like for the main story. How do we have the space for this? Superstar Showdown Arena 2, Superstar Showdown Arena 1. What is the difference? Let's go for 2. I'm sure he explained it before, but I don't know, man. Is that Argentina? It's Argentine.
No way. I think I just saw someone. Someone extraordinary.
Let's wait and see.
No way.
Watch
I
this.
think you need to get your eyes clean. That's nobody extraordinary. It's just a fucking bitch. Glorious light of beauty. I never thought I would see you again in such turbulent times. Your kind faces are a spring's gentle breeze. What a fucking nerd. No, okay. Bring solace to my scorched heart.
Are you a knight of beauty?
That is such a... what kind of title is that? Aww. 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 Hear ye. The rosy glow of the beauty has rendered you speechless. What an honor. Okay. Upon hearing of impending festivities, I commanded the one and only to bring me to Penacony. Alas, in Cosmos, unguarded by the beauty, the sword prevails. Thus, my passage was delayed by tending to the sick and injured. Wow, what a philanthropist. Mini Rabbit, Mech Pilot, Stray Cat, Duelist, Galactic Ninja, Quad Drive, and Teletron. Along with 32 other souls in distress, all emerged from other predicaments safe and sound. I then led them all here to revel in the harmony with countless other splendid. Is this the dazzling beauty? Is this the beauty? Is dazzling. You're quite the savior, aren't you? I'm busy saving the world. Could you please make way? Ooh, let's say that. What does he say? Saving the world? What a righteous act of beauty. If that's the case, no. That won't do. The rules of contest are sacred and inviolable. Just like the beauty. We need to seal the Stellaron on Pelicony. I'm begging you. All I speak is the truth. I'll just say the truth.
That's right. This magnificent dream is built upon the Stellaron and the countless sacrifices of many people.
Can I not put on auto? Tell the truth about the watchmaker and so on. You don't trust your dear friend? Did they not give him a voice actor or something?
If I'm not wrong, the Knights of Beauty also received an invitation from the watchmaker, right?
Where's his voice actor?
We've already met the watchmaker.
I think he bugged.
Thank you.
He's speaking
Knight of
sign
Beauty.
language.
We don't have much time left. May we meet again.
There was a bug happening where you can't hear him.
In that case, let's make our way to the end. Penacony's really thronging with talent. I hope we make it in time.
This voice actor. If I was this voice actor, I'd be pissed. Not at the game devs, but at the game in general. Like, it's obviously not the game devs' fault that the voice didn't go through. It's more of like the game's fucked up. That's pretty funny though. Imagine like the voice actor streaming this game. Like, I can't wait to hear my voice lines I spent numerous hours saying for the game. Just nothing. That's so sad. I want to hear his voice. I don't remember his voice at all.
Congratulations to the Galactic Baseballer and Firefly on becoming this Scorched Sand Festival's champion!
No, Jesus Christ, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. No way. Are we gonna have to do a fucking interview? I just want to fight things. Oh, Himiko and March made it too.
Congratulations to the both of you on becoming the festive superstars of this year's Charmony Festival. Before entering the Grand Theater, I, on behalf of the organizers, extend my sincere congratulations to you, wishing you joy under their radiance.
Is this really him? What are you doing here? All I get are sincere congratulations. Where are my stellar jades? Give me my shit.
Your endeavors are worthy of extra recognition, and I've taken steps to ensure that.
Is he gonna like beat my
However,
ass?
this reward is not a material
He's
one,
gonna walk up to me with the
but
box and
rather
be
the
like, I got your
opportunity
present right
for an
here.
open and honest
And as soon as I go to open,
communication
he's gonna
between
punch
us.
me through the box.
As previously promised, my sister, Mr. Yang, and I have met with the Dream Master. We delved into the truth about Penacony and its Stellaron, and have come to a consensus. Both I and the Oak family cannot acquiesce to your request.
And to die, I guess.
Just as expected.
We acknowledge the perspective of you, Nameless. Penacony does require change, but not as you propose. The planet of festivities cannot and will not revert to a place characterized by chaos, disorder, or anarchy.
I don't think you
Through
understand.
your journey of overcoming obstacles, you must have glimpsed the essence of that era. The vulnerable ruthlessly eliminated, equality non-existent, common folk living precarious lives, eking out a dreary existence.
I don't think you
Ultimately,
quite understand what the
only
Stellarans doing.
heroes like yourselves manage to achieve success.
Fine, blow
But
up.
I would dare ask, if you did not possess the special status of having a Stellaron, and you were but an anonymous and frail member among the masses, which Penacony would you prefer? A dystopia for the survival of the fittest, or a sweet dream paradise for all?
There's nothing wrong with being the fittest. I don't know why you're asking me.
That's not the point. Don't let him mislead you.
I think I answered wrong.
Mr. Sunday, even if the members of the Oak family can't fully agree on what to do about the Stellaron, now's not exactly the time to be holding an extensive discourse about Penacony's past and future, is it? The Stellaron issue concerns the life and death of everyone on Penacony. If anyone has a better suggestion, the crew is more than willing to listen. Also, it'd be best to tell us the ins and outs of that meeting. This way, we'll at least know what Welt and Miss Robin are dealing with, and the reason why they failed to make our appointment.
Ah, Navigator. That is precisely my intention. With all present, let's begin by discussing the details of that meeting. Let's talk about our tribulations and choices, our ideals and beliefs, and our final course of action. The only path to take.
I don't like your big words. I'm gonna smash your teeth with my bat. A while ago.
You mean to say that for the longest time, there have been scoundrels who would use the Charmony Festival that I have bequeathed to the masses as a tool to realize their ambition?
Indeed, Dream Master. Once the Charmony Festival begins, the Stellaron's powers, along with the song, will be broadcast across the entire planet of Penacony. And then everyone in their dreams will be unable to awaken.
Is that what's gonna happen?
This is indeed surprising to me. The dreamscape is maintained by the collective effort of the 5 families. If someone were to use the Charmony Festival to recklessly disseminate the power of the Stellaron, this individual must hold a position of great authority.
Is it actually gonna be them?
Do you have any suspects?
You?
I'd like to ask, did you really not know of the Stellaron's existence?
Stop about the Yukon the Prime.
I would have never thought that this Nameless would point the spear at me. Quite astonishing indeed.
It's just a question.
If I have offended, the Astral Express extends its sincere apologies. But the current circumstances are dire and leave no room for meticulous inquiry. We're doing this out of concern for the Dreamscape's safety. So, if you could, please alleviate our concerns.
You can get stabbed in
Dream
the back by
Master.
Sunday.
It's just to prove that the Charmony Festival has nothing to do with the Stellaron. If we're being overly cautious, I will return to the stage to offer tribute in song, just per the arrangement.
Sunday, Robin, I've watched you two grow up, and know your dispositions like the back of my hand. Both of you, right now, can surely be lauded as their most devout advocates. I already know your resolve.
He still hasn't answered the question.
The magnitude of this matter is enormous, and cannot be taken lightly. Since Mr. Yang has asked with such earnestness, I will personally respond in kind. If there is a need, the entire Oak family will be mobilized to heed your call. Someday, might I ask you to beseech them to cast their light unto me, and question me in their stead, so that no lies may be concealed?
I will do as you command.
Robin, could I entrust you to be present as a witness, to document the truth, and to proclaim my innocence, so that all slander may be utterly dispelled?
I will do as you command.
May thy will be carried out on earth, just as it is in the heavens.
Okay.
Oh, triple-faced soul,
Poet over
please sear his tongue and palms with a hot iron, so that he will not be able to fabricate lies and make false vows.
Let us begin. There is nothing else to prepare.
Understood. Question. Have you devoted your life to your god, never worshipping other gods?
What the fuck?
Naturally.
It's not quite
Do you love your god as you do yourself? Always heeding their admonishments?
Naturally.
What are these fucking...
Have you strayed from the path expected by your god, betraying their name?
Naturally.
Never.
Okay.
Have you ever been inordinate with your asks of your god, coveting more than the foundation of the creation itself?
Oh, so Sunday's just basically a human lie detector.
Never.
Then, a final question. Do you swear to fulfill all vows, past, present, and future?
With the Eon as my witness, if I do not deliver on my words, or if I renege on my vows, may I be cursed in accordance with divine law.
I feel like if he would lie, it would affect the woman he's
They
inhabiting,
have
not
seen
the...
your faith,
I mean, the
and
woman
have
that
endorsed
he's
your faith.
taking over for
With
this meeting instead
it
of
can
like
be
him.
evidenced.
Just a moment.
Ooh.
What is it, Mr. Yang?
You did not
I
ask the
have
question.
another question I hope to have answered.
You didn't even answer.
To my understanding, the family's harmony and prosperity have never relied on so-called divine laws.
Ooh.
The god you both mentioned, are they truly Shipe?
Oh shit, he caught you. He caught you in a
Mr.
possible
Yang
lie.
should know that those belonging to the family toil together as if they were kin, embracing solidarity and unity under their light.
That's the question
All
someday.
duplicity is laid bare before the harmony.
Could be talking about a different god.
Such a delicate and complex symphony. Which other god could perfectly harmonize this, if not for the great one, Shipe?
Perfectly harmonize. Therein lies the problem. It isn't an outsider lurking in the shadows who changed the harmony, but a dissonance that has surreptitiously emerged from within this very symphony itself.
Well, got that dog in him.
In the distant past, there existed an Eon. With one flick of the wrist, they crafted the laws of the cosmos. Their followers formed the Beyond the Sky Choir, spreading solemn and reverent hymns throughout the universe. Later, they fell. The route traversed by this eon clashed with the harmony, ultimately being absorbed and fused into it. The chorus that once reverberated across worlds fell silent, and when it echoed anew, it was transformed into the hymn of harmony. Though an eon may perish, paths with no masters still linger. In the all-forgiving harmony, echoes of bygone dissonance may subtly arise.
Mr. Yang. Being overly astute can be a detriment. Especially when you find yourself alone and without allies.
Yo.
So this is how it is.
For the sake of our grand cause someday, please afford these two an opportunity to rest.
Bro.
What?
He fucking caught you. Fucking Welt got that dog in him. Dude, Welt is such a G.
Sorry, Robin. It's just you. I did not wish for you to know this. It's a pity that things have turned out this way.
Dude.
So, this is the true reason I can't sing? The shadow that envelops Penacony is actually...
We were never children of the harmony. Our ideal paradise could not have been crafted by Shipe. True bliss can only be guaranteed by the one who transcends the many.
Wait, so what's the point?
Within the foundation of law, humanity establishes civilization.
If the Aeon is absorbed and ceases to exist, right? The Aeon has fell, but the followers can still exist. What are they following? Like they're like, oh yeah, I will follow the word of my god, even though he's gone. He got absorbed into another god, or he's gone, right? It's like, what goal are you trying to like work towards? You can't bring him back, unless that's what they're trying to do. Unless like a Stellaron is used to like create Aeons. I don't know.
And through harmony, we obtain order.
So there's a a path of order. That's cool as fuck.
To think that there would be remnants of the Order on Penacony.
What have you done with Mr. Yang and Miss Robin?
Hey bro, if you kill Yang, I'm fucking...
Don't worry.
I'm ripping your throat out.
I just gave them some time alone to ponder their fates.
You should know that these actions make you an enemy of the Astral Express.
Should we need to stand against the Nameless, it would only be myself and the Oak family involved. But we haven't reached that point yet.
All I'm saying is that if you touch Yang, you touch
Your
Welt,
efforts for the justice
you already
of
made an enemy out
Penacony
of
are
us.
evident to everyone and have been widely observed.
Give Mr. Yang back to us now.
Oh, I intend to. But that hinges on the outcome of this negotiation.
So the whole negotiation is... The whole thing is that... I'm assuming he's gonna want us to leave them alone while they still keep the Stellaron going. But what we're trying to do is tell them that Stellaron's gonna kill everybody, so...
If it is the Order that drove you to imprison Welt and Robin, and you're using them to coerce our compliance, then there'll be no point in entertaining any type of discussion.
You're mistaken.
You're gonna fucking die Sunday.
They are in very safe hands. And just as the family has always proclaimed, no one can be harmed in the dreamscape, least of all in the beautiful new world belonging to the Order. Penacony and the entire universe have witnessed far too much innocent bloodshed. The strong wield their blades against the weak, and the victors push the vanquished to the brink of life. Natural selection. The world abides by this principle, establishing the well-being of humanity atop the corpses of the downtrodden. Only we, or rather, I, possess the power to put an end to this farce.
So you've decided to resurrect a dead Eon? No one's ever done such a thing.
Now that's a goal that makes sense.
If Miss Himiko is interested, let's draw back the veil and speak candidly.
Are they gonna use
I've always
the
firmly
Stellaron
believed
thing?
that people can understand one another through peaceful means. I'm willing to divulge the unembellished truth as to the intentions of the Order's Pathstriders, so that you will make better judgment for the Astral Express, for Penacony, and for this stretch of the universe. Words can hardly do justice to the beauty of that ideal.
Like, I understand if the Aeon is dead and like they died somewhere in the galaxy and their corpse is still floating around or something, that you can revive them. But they got absorbed, didn't they?
So, come with me, everyone. Let us retrace our steps and see once again where this road leads.
Huh? Where'd he go?
Welcome. This isn't any location in Penacony's dreamscape. It's my inner world. The reason the scenery before you remains unchanged is because your consciousness has drawn on similar concepts to fill in the gaps.
Did you do the same to Welt?
It's a tuning process. Stronger in effect and more draining on the mind.
It is me.
The gray-haired guest has experienced it before, so he should understand what it entails.
I've experienced this before? Is this where I
Tuning
met
allows
Firefly?
you to intuitively grasp my feelings, which also means that I cannot hide anything from you. Now, everyone, please look at the huge screen. The road we once took begins here. From this point on, you will witness the numerous decisions I've faced. I've selected a portion of these to share with you. I believe after going through similar predicaments, you'll be able to better understand my thoughts. Let's begin. The first decision. A story about a baby bird.
Oh my god.
This story happened when Robin and I were very young. We were victims of the Stellaron disaster, and the family's Mr. Gopher Wood, who would later become the Dream Master of Penacony, saw that we siblings had no one to turn to and took us in. Later on,
Oh boy,
Robin
everybody
and I
grab some
lived a time with
popcorn. This
nary a
guy's
care
taking
in
us
the
to
world.
Yatsville.
One day, after dinner, while my younger sister and I were lounging about in Mr. Gopher Wood's yard, we spotted a fledgling Charmony dove all on its own. That baby bird was tiny. It didn't even have all of its feathers, and it couldn't sing. When we found it, it was already on its last breath, having fallen into a shrub, probably abandoned by its parents. We decided to build a nest for it right there and then. However, thinking back, that winter was unusually cold, with fierce winds at night in the yard, not to mention the many poisonous bugs and wild beasts in the vicinity. It was clear that if we left the fledgling in the yard, it stood no chance of surviving until spring. So, I suggested we take it inside, place it on the shelf by the window, and asked the adults to fashion a
Tell me that
cage
he
for
like
it.
purposely killed the bird one day instead of
We
it flying
decided
to
that
the
when it
screen.
regained its strength enough to spread its wings, we would release it back into the wild. The tragic part, something that we'd never considered, was that this bird's fate had already been determined long before this moment. Its destiny was determined by our momentary whim. Now,
A cat got to it.
I pass the power of choice to you all. Faced with this situation, what choice would you make? stick to the original plan and build a nest with soft net where the Charmony dove fell. Or build a cage for it and feed it, giving it the utmost care from within the warmth of a home. I eagerly await your answer.
Is he actually gonna make us choose? I feel like this one on the right's representing Penacony, right? It's like something that wouldn't survive in the wild is what he's referring to as like the weak that would be killed off by the strong. Something that wouldn't survive in the wild are taken into a place of warmth and comfort. Parentheses, Penacony and the dreamscape, and then have it like live there in pure bliss. But this is just letting it be in the wild and being where it's most natural, which is parentheses life. I think, yeah, this is representing his like dilemma of like, would you rather have somebody who is like dying or in like struggling in the real world? Would you rather have them be in paradise, but they're not truly living? Or would you rather let them live out their problems? But he's like watering it down to a situation with a little tiny fletchling bird. In my opinion, right? My opinion on Penacony, right? It's like, if you have a problem, would you really run from it, right? No, you would try and face it head on. Well, that's because us in the real world, there's no truly running from it. There's no Penacony, there's no dreamscape. We have to face it, right? This is I've seen this in like an image that's posted that I have like on my wall, where it's like fear has two definitions, right? As an acronym, it is fear all and run, or face everything and rise. So essentially, in the dreamscape, you're running from your problems. You're fearing everything and just running. But this is like you're facing your problems and rising above. I want to hear everybody else's perspective on this list. I'm gonna talk to everybody.
I can't decipher his intentions right now, but based solely on that question, I would probably choose to build that dove a cage. Even if I was gonna release it back into the sky, it'd have to be strong enough to fly first. If I left it where I found it, I fear it'd never get the chance to fly ever again.
That's a good perspective, but I feel like even if you go halfway with it, you build a cage for it, let it like live for a bit, or like treat it well for a bit, and then let it out, right? It's never gonna learn to fly. It's never gonna learn to fly on its own. It's always gonna rely on you for food. It's always gonna rely on you for shelter. It's never gonna truly survive in the wild.
It looks like he really has no intention of imprisoning us. If it's just a quiz, I suppose it's fine to humor him. Back to the question. I would personally choose to build the little Charmony dove a cage.
Really? Is everybody
no
going
special
with this?
reason. I do think that a fledgling should have the right to fly into the sky. But if it can't even live to that point, then there's nothing to talk about to begin with.
This is gonna sound harsh as fuck, but I feel like as a person, right, you're gonna have to face these problems eventually. You keep running from it, it's just gonna get worse, or you're just not gonna learn from it, right? It's like, I feel like everybody's gonna go with the cage because it seems like the most to have it survive.
That guy just casually throws this kind of question at us? What exactly is his deal? But
What do you guys think?
Fine. I'll answer, I guess. If it were me, I guess I'd choose to build a cage for the little Charmony dove. After all, leaving it there, it's bound to get hurt by wild animals or something. And that'd just be too sad.
I feel like they're all hinting at me to choose to build a cage. This isn't like me asking them their genuine opinion. They're telling me to choose that one. I don't know what this game. Should Should I choose my personal thought, or should I choose what everyone's thinking? It's just like saying your life is shit, go to Vegas. Or something. That's what I feel like Penacony is. It's like my life is sad, or like I feel weak or something. I'm gonna go to Vegas where I can be protected or have fun for the rest of my fucking life. I don't know. Is there a difference in what I pick? What do you think, Aaron? You think there's a difference in what I pick? Now, I'm not saying if you go to Vegas, you're weak. No. I'm saying some people choose to just ignore. It's like Vegas isn't even like the example. It's like you can even exchange Vegas, like in this situation, for a party, right? You feel sad or something, you go to a park. It's like, oh no, I don't want to, my homework is stressing me the fuck out. I'll go to a party instead of actually biting the bullet and doing your homework. It's gonna be shit. But you're gonna be glad it's over. Aaron, what did you pick? Is there right or wrong here? I can see the dilemma he's doing, but I just don't see. What's his thought process? Like if I revive the Aeon of Order, will like choices like this not exist or something? Or will I truly believe that like I can pick the right one if like the Aeon of Order exists? But I feel like that's not the problem. I feel like the problem is he's willing to sacrifice thousands of lives or hundreds of thousands of lives just to revive an Aeon, like his god. It's like those sacrificial shit that happens with cult. It's like, we will revive our god, but in exchange, we shall kill 100 of you. Can I sit? I choose neither. I jump off. What if Austin was streaming? He said he was gonna stream earlier. Brother is not. I feel like we should just play it safe and go with this one, because that's what everyone else is thinking. I feel like the highlighted words are them just trying to tell me pick this one for like the right cutscene. Yeah, I guess we'll go with this one. I can't dilly-dally any longer. I was just about to say, oh my god. I was just about to say this question is like, it doesn't matter, right? Because usually they'll be like, are you sure? But then they did the, are you sure? If I pick this, will I be alone? Well, I guess we should go where what everybody's thinking. I didn't mean to click that.
I'm happy to see that you made a choice similar to ours. If your mind is made up, let me reveal the outcome of this choice.
I didn't know the outcome of this choice. It flew away, then flew into the window.
We passionately nursed it back to health, preparing only the best food for it every day. We even preened its feathers. Later, on the day that Robin left Penacony, We opened the cage door and let it fly back into the sky. I watched it for a long while by the window, probably about 3 or so days. In those 3 long days, the little Charmony dove tried again and again to spread its wings to fly into the sky, but fell to the ground, only to keep trying. Finally, on the 137th attempt, it succeeded. But its attempt did not go perfectly. After flying unsteadily for a while, it fell to the ground.
This is
unable
why
to grasp the direction of the air currents.
when animals are born in captivity, they don't
fall
get released
shattered
to
its
the wild.
wings. It writhed helplessly in my embrace. But it was all for naught, finally succumbing to a painful demise. And in that instant, our tender care, our given love and hopes, they all became the inevitable push that sent it to its death.
So why is this your
I deeply regret the choices
mindset for...
Next, let us head to the second
Are
decision.
you serious? There's more?
This time, it's the story of a dream chaser. This story happened when I was appointed as Bronze Melodia, a position exclusive to the Oak family, charged with listening to the problems and vexations of Dreamscape residents, and providing them with the relevant guidance. It was during that period that I had the opportunity to hear voices from all corners of the Dreamscape. Joy, sorrow, arrogance, regret. The complex tapestry of human nature that formed the world. And I was fortunate to catch a glimpse of it.
Okay.
He was a dream chaser. And an illegal stowaway.
Oh.
Just like the rest of them.
What's that do with the kid?
He came to Penacony in search of a better life. Except that, to most people, the price he paid, I suppose you could say it was everything.
Let me guess. He went to go buy back his
He
kids
told
and
me.
they ended up dead.
I sold everything I could at home. The house, the land, even his 2 children. He said he could not afford to raise them, and that at least they could eat if they lived as slaves. He had a plan in place. He would buy back his children once he had made his fortune, and enjoy Penacony's beautiful dream with them. Alas, his plan to smuggle himself was somewhat clumsy, and he was sniffed out by those pig-headed hounds. After hearing the Dream Chaser's story, I immediately appealed to the Bloodhound family to cease their pursuit. That way, at least he could live peacefully. But I was still too naive to the ways of the world. I did not
Was he like a
anticipate
terrorist
that
or
what I
something?
thought was a kind gesture would later lead to dire consequences. I'll tell you the outcome soon. For now, I'd like you all to make a choice.
Oh, he's gonna say, would you have
Will
like...
you do as I did?
Yeah.
And try to convince the Bloodhound family to stop their pursuit, so that the Dream Chaser may live peacefully and realize his wishes? Or will you remain silent, leaving him to languish while the hounds are hot on his heels, until his inevitable judgment arrives? I look forward to everyone's decisions. Who knows? Perhaps they might even alter the outcome of this tragedy.
I mean, with a sob story like that, you gotta have some empathy for the dude, right? It's like, at least he got a plan. He had a plan. He sold everything, even his kids, just to win money. Just to try and get them back. What do you think, Kimiko?
A dream chaser story. If I acted out of kindness, I would probably ask the Bloodhounds to stop their pursuit and lend them a hand. But what cruel repercussion would this choice result in? I think Sunday must have been deeply impressed by the limitations of the strong defending the weak through this incident.
Is this where his like judgment of like, oh, this guy is like one of the weaklings that came to Penacony to like escape the strong people that harassed him or some shit like that, or like hunted him down for sport or something, like, you know, strong kill weak kind of thing. But then it turns out he is like some fucking killer or something like that. We're definitely gonna go with his choice though. No bones about it.
I'm honored to witness you arriving at the same decision. Out of respect, I'll share with you the dire consequences that my choice back then brought about. First, the outcome. He attained major success. After avoiding capture, he ran a business for a few years.
Did he not go out and go for his
making
kids?
a name for himself, elevating his status. He might not have become a tycoon like old Audie, but he was considered a character of excellent repute. Now then, did he realize the wish he set out to achieve? No. The last time I saw him was in the real world, where the hounds were going to permanently exile him, and I was the accompanying bronze Melodia. The mission was simple. Listen to the criminal's repentance. He told me the reason he was in this predicament was because he conspired to usurp the head of the Alfalfa family. When I asked him about his 2 children, he instead responded with a question. What children?
He either forgot about them, or he
end,
didn't have children in the first place.
My heart aligned with the harmony, and the good deed I dared to undertake held no value, turning instead into a wrongdoing. It created a lamentable oppressor and countless oppressed individuals.
Okay, my thought is that he forgot about his children in his pursuit of fame and wealth. Because who would go to a confessionary and lie? Those things are optional. They're not mandatory.
As to your choice, I once again offer my heartfelt apologies. Next comes the third and final decision.
I feel like he gave us 2 hypotheticals based on the past, and he's
story
gonna
this
give me
time
one about. Oh,
is my own.
I was gonna say he's gonna give us one about the future.
This story happened the day I was appointed the Oak family head. At that time, Mr. Gopherwood was the current Dream Master, and as per his wish, we had a private conversation. What surprised me was that the Dream Master had only come to deliver a letter to me. He let me read its contents, and it was a letter from my sister. The letter contained the usual pleasantries, anecdotes from her travels, nothing out of the ordinary. Just as I started wondering how this letter related to our discussion, the Dream Master began to speak.
Do you know who wrote this letter?
My sister, of course. But why would you personally visit me to hand me a letter from my sister containing mere trivialities?
To help you grasp the full scope of this issue. Do you know where Robin is at this moment?
From what the letter indicates, she must be in Caspelina 8, correct? She's touring there right now.
Correct. Has she mentioned anything about a stray bullet?
Who?
A stray bullet? What?
A war has broken out on that planet. It is because of this very reason that Robin chose this destination. To spread the word of the harmony. And to save the lives of that planet. She personally made for the front lines.
I was about to say, how does a whole planet break out into war, then I realize that I live on Earth? that we had a world war ourselves.
She hoped to ease the people's suffering with song, and was willing to brave mortal danger to deliver the IPC's medical supplies. Unfortunately, stray bullets show no such compassion.
What?
Is she alright?
If the operation was successful, she should probably be recovering in the field hospital. By the eon above, the bullets
that's why she can't sing.
directly, yet possibly as a reward for her consistent deeds of harmony. It didn't hit any vital arteries. Once you've attended to your outstanding tasks, it'd be advisable to write her back as soon as possible.
Those damned savages! I'll pack my bags right away. My gratitude for bringing this to my attention, Mr. Gopherwood.
He said write a letter, not go.
Now you understand why she always wears such elaborate neck ornaments, don't you?
What's the dilemma here? Should I go to the fucking planet and purge everybody?
Miss Robin.
Or should I?
It's all in the past, so please don't worry. I share this in the meager hope that you will understand the Harmony's limitations and predicament. As grandiose as the strong defending the weak sounds, many times, it is nothing more than wishful thinking. Likewise, I've prepared one last question, one last choice. But rest assured, this choice will not have any grave consequences.
So what I'm thinking, right? So I used to think that he used to be just straight up Order from the start. Like he was a follower of the Order from the start, but it looks like he followed Harmony and is strayed from that path.
Figment of imagination.
Because like so many things failed him.
That has haunted me through countless nights. If you ever had the opportunity to make a choice like I did, would you still support Robin's journey on the path of harmony?
Oh, okay, I see. Let me stop her. You can't stop somebody from like believing in something. You can stray yourself, but you can't stop somebody from believing. It's like a whole family's Christian and you end up like becoming an atheist because so many shit has screwed you over. Like you stop believing in the God, like the God you believe in. I don't know anything about religion. I'm not religious, but like you just stop believing in the God your family believes in, mainly because you got screwed over so much times. It's like you're not gonna tell your family to convert. It's like you yourself would probably become like. You yourself would probably forsake the God, but would you want your family to forsake the God? You can't just be like, yo, walk into your family dinner and be like, God isn't real, everyone shut the fuck up. Like, we are now atheists. You can't just do that. What does everybody else think? This is how we get everybody's mindset. Who is truly, like, vengeful or something?
Can't believe that happened to Miss Robin. The strong defending the weak
They're
is
gonna
a
go
great
with,
mantra.
They're gonna go with Sunday's choice.
If I had to pay such a price, I don't know what I'd do.
Ah, they're all like, they're hornswoggled.
I often feel
confused.
like I've dreamt of similar scenes on certain nights. In the dream, I see blurry faces. I don't know who they are, but I sympathize
Is
with
this like
all
a
of them.
Honkai Impact reference?
Fighting for survival against some unfathomable force.
I don't know much about Honkai Impact.
Confusion and fear are lucid to me. But I also remember they chose never to give up. Just like Miss Robin. If Mr. Sunday's question leaves you puzzled, you should find the answer from your own experiences.
Is it a reference of Honkai Impact? Because I know like
dangers and tribulations will surely follow.
I know the world was kind of screwed
But would
over in
you
Honkai
ever
Impact,
back
which is
away?
why Welt fled.
would you stop March and Don Hung from reaching their next destination?
No.
I believe you have an answer of your own in your heart.
You gotta be a special kind of like asshole to drag someone down just because you stopped believing. This is his choice. This is Sunday's choice, no? This is definitely what.
I see. I am now aware of everyone's stances.
Alright, now give Walt back.
Raising these questions merely serves to illustrate one point. The plight of Penacony cannot be salvaged by the Harmony. The true foundation for a sweet dream paradise can only be established through the Order. I know the suffering of being tormented.
Or the strong govern the weak. The strong govern the weak? You just went from like, I guess, oh, what the fuck?
The turmoil of losing your way, how sorrow and even despair set in when matters don't work out. All of this causes me unending pain, because this is not what happiness is at all. We must teach the weak how to live a happy life. And this life isn't some noble propriety that the upper crust preaches, but in definitive terms, a way of survival that belongs to everyone.
So what is your definition of living a happy life?
Good question.
Did you guys hear that?
Human
Fuck, that was my
consciousness is
stomach.
fundamentally an illusion, a cage known as self-worth. People lured in by this illusion make mistakes, yet still ask that external influences bear the burden. When one mistake after the next permeates the masses, they become impossible to trace. Thus, the amassing of these individual cages culminate to form a prison, a place dictated only by the rule of survival of the fittest. Nature is always accompanied by predation and sacrifice. Its antithesis is known as order. That is what I want to do. Unite people's happiness under the banner of order. They won't need to make bitter choices any longer, nor face the weaknesses of humanity.
Sure, because you're gonna force
aside their primal instincts to build a haven for mankind. Simply describing thoughts is far too abstract, so allow me to provide a simple example. As you all may know, there are societal norms like weekends and long weekends that exist on some worlds. During these hard-earned rest days, people are given the chance to extricate themselves from the stresses of everyday life, allowing a certain tranquility to return to their souls. And it is only on these days that people do not have to adhere to the law where the strong prey on the weak. They can live out their lives happily during these brief intermissions. It's just a pity that 2 or 3 days are still too fleeting compared to the span of a lifetime.
Talking about
From where
communism?
I stand, society's ideal system should be 7 rest days. Following Sunday, there should ensue a second, a third, and indeed an infinite procession of Sundays. This should be the face of the new world. Idyllic, eternal, peaceful days. And thus, every person can return to their base selves in this utopia. Some gaze in reverence at the stars, pouring their whole beings into calculating the distance between us.
This is a man
and
who
the
works
isolated
7 days a
world of
week.
Pagana.
He just wants
Meanwhile,
like
some seek refuge in
weekend-long
quiet corners,
week-long
holding one
weekends.
another, unencumbered by the chains of unwelcome obligations. There would be no need to bear the hardships of reality. Only in this way can humanity face the inevitable end with the purest of spirit, living a life of dignity. This is what it is to live in bliss. Miss Firefly.
What would you use for currency?
You who are stricken with entropy loss syndrome. You of all would surely understand this.
It sounds like a flawless theory.
Are you all agreeing with him?
But what is the price to attain all this?
The cost is minute, merely a personal and eternal sacrifice.
That does not seem very
If this
minute.
paradise is to be maintained for everyone, someone must remain trapped in solitary awakening until the end of the cosmos.
Who is that someone gonna be? You?
Awakening. Which means that this so-called paradise is still a dream. Stepping into this paradise means forsaking reality, correct?
It is not forsaking, but transcending. Flesh, blood, sorrow, weakness. If the physical is the root of spiritual suffering, it is only logical that we defeat it.
But in this supposed bliss, people won't have defeated their demons. The chance to overcome their tribulations
fucking
would
running
be
away from
never
it.
lost to them. In other words, it is an escape.
That's another way of understanding it. But there is no shame in escape. On the contrary, the seeds of escape exist in everyone's hearts.
You're not gonna truly live until you
Don't you agree, Miss Firefly?
until you rid yourself of what's
And as to why
hurting
we
you, right?
sleep,
His
it is
logic is
because
that
we are
run away
free
from what's hurting you.
to awaken from our dreams.
The problem with running away from what's hurting you is that it's still fucking chasing you.
But this is not in conflict with the grand plan. Only in acknowledging this can we truly understand the frailty of human nature, and from there, show compassion and protection.
I admit that you are a born leader. Your perspective on humanity brims with pessimism. Yet you express compassion for all, even when your heart pities them. But unlike you, I live for the self. From my perspective, individuals making choices for themselves is their birthright. The want to escape may be innate in the weak. But whether they are weak or not, it is not up to another to decide. Perhaps in your mind, you also view me as weak?
I'm a little confused. Okay. So, in the world they want to create, they want people to run away from their problems, which inherently makes them weak. But then they say that the weak shall rule the strong in this... the strong shall rule the weak in this world. But who is gonna be strong in the world if they're all weak? I don't fucking get this. What is the currency in this anyways? I mean, I get that they don't have to eat, they don't have to drink, but there's gambling. What do you gamble? This is just, I don't know, man. I see his perspective, I just don't see his logic.
Because I don't think so.
Gamble with these nuts. Gamble with
Since
you
Miss
can't even
Firefly
have sex in
has
this
said her
world.
piece, the Astral Express will also naturally give you our answer.
Fuck you.
We'll leave it to you. Just as Mr. McHale instructed before. Tell him our choice.
Our choice is to fuck off. I want to know where else is getting me concerned.
What is this place?
Oh, hi, Misha.
Does this place ring any bells, Misha?
I don't know, but I feel a sense of deja vu. What is this
Deja
place?
vu.
It's the realm within a dream
You should,
bubble.
dude.
This was left to the Astral Express by a nameless, but weirdly, when we entered it, it was completely empty. Dr. Edward from the Dreamscape sales store told me that dreams are formed from memories, and a dream bubble can't take shape if its core is empty. So I thought you might be able to help us in unraveling this mystery, Misha. As a hotel doorman, you know Penacony best among us.
Her voice is so gentle in cutscenes, but in the fight, it's so aggressive.
I don't know much about dream bubbles, but if you want to figure out what this mansion is, I'll do my best.
Okay.
I'm counting on you then.
If you say so.
Himiko, I still don't get it. Why were you so sure that Misha had a connection with this dream bubble?
I wasn't sure. It was just a hunch. But since Misha feels familiar with this place, my hunch might be correct.
The fact that they're not saying pronouns, because I don't know which one, or whichever Misha is kind of enraging me. I'm trying to see, is it a he or she? But they're not saying he or she. They're saying fucking Misha. Why is Misha round? What do you mean by that? This place looks a bit familiar.
Exactly. This is where you and Firefly encountered death.
Why is Misha round
which
these
we
nuts?
now know as Dormancy. Considering its connection to Dreamflux Reef, it's not surprising it appeared here.
Whoa, timing you out right
The
now.
question now is, who brought you here?
Oh no.
Based on the clues
my
we
finger
have
is
so
gonna
far,
slip, Aaron.
it's unlikely to be
Oh no,
that
my finger is
masked
gonna
fool.
slip.
So identifying them is crucial to us. We're drawing closer to the truth once more. Let's give Misha some time, as I believe he'll unveil the secret.
It's a he. Misha's a he. Thank God.
Alright, but there are doors all over the place. Which one should we choose? Do you have any idea, Misha?
I guess... maybe this way?
Misha wearing booty shorts. Nah, I'm a rebel. I'm going this way. Yeah, man. Forget I say anything.
I'm not entirely sure, but...
God, why are you sprinting,
Let's
Misha?
give
Wait,
it a
slow
try.
down. Fuck, I didn't mean to turn into...
Wait, you managed to choose the right door on your first try?
Weird.
Because Misha's a bellhop.
This place is
He knows
quite
everything.
different from the hotel. But I feel like I've been here before.
His eye is a
and
lock.
even lived here for a while. If I remember correctly, there should be a fireplace down that hallway. Clocky and I used to sit by the fire, listening to the crackling of firewood.
Isn't Clocky supposed to represent the Dream Maker? So does that mean Misha knew the Dream Maker? Something?
And-
I feel like that's what's
And
happening.
the room on the other side was the toy room. I loved spreading out all the toys from the box on the floor and making up stories for each of them. Hold on. This doesn't make sense. Didn't I grow up in Dreamflux Reef?
Oh god.
So, what is this
Oh god, did we
place?
just existential crisis Misha?
This could be a case of amnesia. But don't worry, Misha. It's common for everyone to forget certain aspects of the past. Those memories haven't vanished. They're just lying in the depths of your mind. We can surely get them back. Since this place seems familiar to you, why don't we explore a few more rooms and see if you can recall anything more?
Himiko talking to Misha
Yeah. Then let's check out the rooms I just mentioned.
is so much more gentle than my counselor talking to me in middle school. Oh, you're right, it is a toy room. Look at that. That pretty.
I heard some noises from the room. Origami bird? That's a friend of mine.
Hey, you make friends everywhere,
You
Misha.
and Origami Bird are friends?
Yeah. It's a member of the Compass crew, just like Clocky and Miss Mirror. And there's more than just one Origami Bird. They are a big family with lots of brothers and sisters who look the same. They follow Miss Mirror's orders and handle all sorts of jobs on the ship. They're the best sailors.
Sailors? Can origami birds be sailors?
Yeah, what if they have to
Could you tell us more about
abandon
the
ship?
compass,
They get
Misha?
soggy.
The Compass is a ship bound for the New World. Clocky and his partners travel through layers of fog to the depths of the sea. Whenever there is danger, Clocky will use a compass and guide the ship in the right direction.
That's a great story. But in the Penacony cartoon, Clocky and his partners have always lived in Dreamville and never ventured out, right?
Huh? Oh, that does seem to be the case. Weird. I clearly remember Clocky arrived in the New World in the end.
Perhaps Clocky has a hidden past.
So,
Clocky was a
where
drug
has
dealer.
Clocky gone? Did he leave to protect Dreamville?
This is an origami bird I made for you. Oh no. I can't imagine just how messed up it would be to. Oh. You guys hear that shit? Christ, that's creepy.
Mikhail, that's the name. Now we all know him as the Watchmaker. So, who is he talking to? Do you know anything about it, Misha?
I'm sorry. I don't know much about the Watchmaker. But
You should know Mikhail. I
Mikhail,
think.
Anything special about that name?
Mikhail is Grandpa's name.
Knew it. They were connected.
Grandpa? Do you mean you're the Watchmaker's grandson?
Oh,
We
that's why he
haven't
connected
heard
to a dream bubble.
anything about the Watchmaker having descendants. And the name Mikhail is not rare. Perhaps it's merely a coincidence. Could you tell us more about your grandpa, Mikhail?
Yeah, sure.
Maybe we should just show him the
He was a
corpse.
seafarer who fearlessly ventured into mysterious seas and storms. He was always on the sea and had lots of friends who accompanied him on his travels. He didn't want me to call him Grandpa because that would make him sound old. He believed he was still young. The name Mikhail was given to him by his parents, Mihaly and Elise, both renowned seafarers. Every time he came back, he'd share his logbook with me and tell me about his adventures at sea. I want to become a great adventurer, just like him.
It appears that the Seafarer has nothing to do with the Watchmaker. So, perhaps it's just a coincidence? So, where is your grandpa now?
Dead.
He went off on a new journey, and it's been quite a while since I last saw him.
What if
I think I hear the sound of water.
You once mentioned there's a magnificent fountain up ahead.
if Clocky gave us the ability to change emotions, what if Mikhail, which is the Watchmaker, had the ability to change memories? So when he was about to die, he changed Misha's memory so that he wouldn't be at any harm.
The water resembles a precious jewel embedded in the dreams of all seafarers. every time I gaze at the shimmering lights beneath the waves, it feels as though I'm back in this place, standing by your side.
Have you recalled anything, Misha?
Yeah, I saw these sentences in Grandpa's logbook. He used to say that despite the perils of the sea, whenever he stood on the deck in the afternoon, overlooking the sparkling waves, he would think of this fountain in front of his house. He often said that those moments felt like returning to his family's side, and the difficulties at sea didn't seem quite as challenging.
You know, I quite understand such sentiments.
You don't remember anything before you were in ice, Marge. Don't sigh, you'll start getting gray hair.
Hey, don't tease! I was just being a bit sentimental.
My fault, my fault.
Perhaps every adventurer far from home carries a fountain within their soul. Even though the other side of the sea remains shrouded in the unknown, the fountain in front of his house serves as a compass, leading him back to his cherished ones.
Yeah, while Grandpa was at home, we would stand by the fountain and place the compass, a toy boat that I made, into the pool. Back then, I would ask him when I could go on adventures like him, and he would always laugh and say I was still too young.
It seems this Mikhail is truly a seafarer and has nothing to do with the watchmaker.
Yeah. Based on Misha's recollections, the scenes in the dream bubble appear to be his childhood memories.
But this raises more questions. According to Misha, he was clearly born on an oceanic planet and led an ordinary life, with no connection to Penacony at all. Could this be some sort of metaphor? Perhaps the sea refers to the memory zone.
Every time we enter
I'm
the
sorry.
dreamscape, we get
I don't
plunged
know,
into a
but
sea of,
my
which
memories
is like the
keep
dream.
pouring out uncontrollably, like water flowing from a fountain. Perhaps I'll remember more things if we go further.
Acting like that ain't correlation.
Share your burden.
I don't mean to be rude about your grandpa's memory, Misha, but is there anything I can loot? Wait, I've been here before.
We're going to the opposite side, right?
No.
Wait, we've been here before.
We should turn left here.
Huh? Something feels different about this place.
This is it. I remembered. Up ahead is Grandpa's study. It was in that room that I saw him the last time.
Not even the sea can stop us.
Fuck.
The atmosphere in this room feels totally different.
Misha! You finally come!
Clocky! You're here! Yeah. This is the room where we first met each other.
Are those books on the bookshelf logbooks left behind by that seafarer?
Yeah.
Some respect on it.
Whenever
His
he
grandpa.
came back, he placed a logbook on the bookshelf in his room. They contain records of his expeditions to every corner of the world. He described our world as a fountain. At some point, the sea started to gradually swallow up the land where people lived.
Ah, global warming happening
To
everywhere,
ensure
I
that
see.
everyone had land to settle on, he had to continue exploring the sea in search for the source of the rising seawater. On that day, he called me to his study, telling me that he was embarking on another journey. However, I could sense the gravity in his expression. It was the same look I had seen on my father's face before his final voyage. I asked him if I could go with him, but he said that my adventure lay elsewhere and told me to stay home and patiently await a certain sound at the door.
What sound?
He told me about a vast ocean in the sky. An ocean of stars. He spoke of a train that transports children with a desire to venture far away.
Use the fucking...
traversing the sea of stars without ever stopping. He said that he knew the crew on the train, and that he had asked them to take me along. He said the journey I had always dreamed of would start there.
A train? Could it be?
What other train would be in the fucking Stars March, you dumb fuck?
Express. I remember now. Grandpa's friends are a group of nameless who came to this world to resolve a disaster caused by a star. Then, he gave his pocket watch to me. It was his cherished treasure, appearing in every one of his adventure tales. He explained that
So was his grandpa living on this world? Or... Wait.
difficult times were ahead, but assured me that the watch would
I'm
guide
sure
me.
they'll explain it.
He said, as long as I kept moving forward, I'd eventually reach my desired destination. And then, it was as if I heard the distant sound of a train whistle, echoing throughout the room.
Exactly, Misha! And then we followed that whistle, didn't we?
Yeah. I think I can still find the way we took back then.
This is the dream jigsaw, right? So we're supposed to find the exit. But where can we find the last piece?
Do you remember? You said you obtained a mysterious shard when you stumbled into this place.
Hey, the shape seems to match. So this shard is also connected to Misha?
Looks like we're just one step from revealing the truth. Let's get to the other side and investigate.
Damn, wouldn't that be cool, right? Meeting the Legacy Trailblazers. That would be dope as fuck. I feel bad for Misha though. Bro's dad died, bro's grandpa died. So you're telling me he didn't recognize the corpse that we entered the bubble through? Oh god, my eyes.
This is my room of clocks. While I spent my time waiting for Grandpa to return from his voyage, Walter gave me this workshop, and it became my secret base. Here, I learned how to repair clockworking gears out of my fondness of precision mechanics. In my dreams, I was the captain of the compass.
Clocks?
Embarking on adventures with my companions, Clocky and Miss Mirror, in search of the new world. I was born and raised here.
Ow, I fucking poked my eye.
So, this building in the dream bubble is your childhood home?
Yes, but not exactly. To be more precise, this dream bubble itself is my home.
What?
Looks like you've remembered everything now.
You live here?
Wait. Why Why does it feel like everyone else knows something I don't?
I'd say too bad I don't know either, just I think they're gonna reiterate the story, that's why.
March, do you remember when he mentioned a clocky that only he could see?
This one right here?
Yeah, the little guy here, right? But we all saw him in Dreamflux Reef, right? And Mr. Yang even greeted him.
Looks like everyone on the Astral Express has a childlike spirit.
The answer lies in the Astral Express. His experience shows that neither Firefly nor Acheron can see this clocky. And when we were in Dreamflux Reef, you may have noticed that for some reason, nobody outside of the crew had ever talked with Clocky.
Wait, really?
A mimetic life that can only be seen by a select few. It's just like a hidden message left by someone for the nameless.
But Misha can see Clocky too, right? They
Are you
even grew up
fucking slow,
together.
March?
But
Misha's
hasn't
Mikhail's
started the
grandson.
way of the Trailblaze yet.
That's the key to the mystery, March. Now, take a moment to recall. Have you ever seen anyone outside of the crew interact with Misha?
Wait.
Wait. No way!
That's the answer, March 7th. This dream bubble is the place where I was born. And I'm a dweller in this dream. Just like a memory zone meme.
Wait, so he's not existent?
I should have stayed here and waited for you. But when reality and memories merged, I unconsciously pushed open that door and left the bubble with
So you tell me Misha's dead or something?
So it's not that the Watchmaker's dream bubble is empty, but rather the stuff inside
So
ran
his
away?
whole life is a meme, essentially, yeah, basically.
And the whistle you heard, was the sound of the express arriving at Penacony?
Oh, is that
That's
why
one
he
way to
like
see it,
left?
But I believe there's a longer story behind all this. It's best for Misha himself to explain all the details. How about we start with your name? Now, should we call you Misha?
Oh, is this? No, this is Mikhail when he was young.
Thank you all
Is it?
for helping me rediscover my true self. Now, please allow me to reintroduce myself. I was born on Lushaka, in the Presmere system.
Never mind.
Adopted by seafarers Mikhail and Char. They gave me a treasure. A name that carried their hopes. Mikhail Char Legwork.
That is Mikhail. I fucking...
Misha. If you prefer, you can call me by a more familiar name. The Watchmaker.
So, you're the Watchmaker himself?
Unfortunately, that legendary figure is no more. I am only a reflection of his life. As for the child who has been with you, he's the innocent protagonist of Misha's childhood dream. A friend of Clocky, a young apprentice, and a future mechanic on the Express.
Oh, Mikhail was a nameless, but he was also a mechanic. That's
And
pretty
this
cool.
also marks the beginning of his journey, devoted to the Trailblaze.
At the end of the journey, I left this little flame, which I so cherished, in my deepest dreams, hoping to pass it on to the nameless of future generations. However, he somehow left the dream bubble and forgot all about his task. I apologize for all the confusion this caused.
Because he was born with a desire to trailblaze, wasn't he? I don't think Misha has forgotten his role as a guide. He remembered it, and that's why he mistakenly appeared as a hotel doorman in his dream from the very beginning. The one who brought our unconscious friend here must have been Misha. If that's the case, we encountered the Watchmaker's legacy from the beginning, didn't we?
Well, I have a sarcastic friend who says I always take big detours and end up back where I started. Perhaps that's what every nameless has to go through.
I wonder if Pom Pom knew him.
But in the end, you found me. I'm sure you're all wondering what my legacy is. I believe my hound has mentioned the Stellaron and my wealth. If I may apologize, the Stellaron part is real. As for my wealth, however, it's nothing more than a baseless rumor. I left my homeland as a child and embarked on the journey of Trailblaze. I traveled to various planets until finally reaching Asdana, where my friends and I built the original Penacony and fought for its future ever since.
Monkey S.
I've been moving forward all my life, doing what I could to overcome the obstacles in my path. But ultimately, my journey reached its end, and I left behind no possessions worth entrusting. So, if you ask what's left within this worn-out train engine that can be called a legacy, I suppose it's the things that are still burning in the engine's furnace. Now that you're well aware of the current situation of Penacony, I certainly hope that you'll help me get this world back on track. But I'll leave that decision to you, for the path of Trailblaze is never paved by others. All I have for you is a story and two gifts. I want to give you my pocket watch. It has accompanied me throughout my long journey, guiding that naive child forward, and has been blessed with the presence of so many great people up to this day. And my hat, too. The one who navigated for me placed it on my head and planted a fanciful thought in my mind. The trailblazing expedition will never end.
The one who navigated for me?
Now, it's time for you to make your choice. Once you've made up your mind, open that door and enter the long dream of an old man. I'll be waiting for you at the end of this corridor of time.
I was thinking even sadder
Alright,
story
everyone.
where
Let's make a decision.
What
Although I
decision?
don't think anyone will have any objections.
I object.
Of course. We've come this far. Surely there's no other option than moving forward.
I was
In
thinking
that
more
case, it's unanimous. Then let's proceed together to
more
the
sad
end of this
story.
dream and tell Mikhail our decision.
where Clocky was like representing. Mikhail put his soul into Clocky, and like told Clocky to like watch over like Misha, which is actually his grandson, and so and so. But this is an even more interesting story. I would like to see the different Trailblazers from back then. If only Pom Pom, like in the train, there was like paintings of the old like Trailblazers or something, or pictures at least. That would have been cool. Like, we see a dope design, like how Mikhail was dressed when his, like, body was still sitting there. Like, he was dripped the fuck out. I wanna see what the other Trailblazers that, like, was with him look like. I feel like Welt was also there with them.
Mikhail, where are you going?
Someone has to step up and save Lushaka. So why can't it be me, Misha?
Please don't go. And if you must, please take me with you. Don't leave me alone.
Wait, this is confusing. Okay, I don't want to continue on until I get this straight. The child that's talking is the Misha, the Trailblazer Mikhail, right? But the Mikhail that's leaving is the father Mikhail, but here the child is leaving, but the guy is staying?
Even without me, you know how to proceed forward, brave Captain Misha. The compass is waiting for you. Haven't you always wanted to be a better adventurer than me? Now go, board that train and start your journey.
Oh.
Where are you going, Mikhail?
I'm going to clean the floor in the parlor car. I've promised the conductor.
Misha.
Wait, first tell me, did you fix this watch?
Yeah?
I know what it looked like before. Its chain was broken, the back case torn, and the marks on the dial all worn out. How did you manage to fix it?
Well, it's hard to explain, but I knew it could be fixed. It's the hands, Mr. Amundsen. Its hands were intact and pointing in the right direction, so I knew there would be a way to fix the rest.
I see. You'll work with me from now on. Haven't you always wanted to tinker with this train? You're its mechanic now. As for the conductor, I'll do the talking.
But I only know how to fix watches.
Don't worry. You've got what it takes. I'll teach you what you need to know.
Where are you going, legwork? It's time to head to our next stop. I'm staying in Astana with Rosalina and Tiernan. I see. This place reminds you of home. The people of Astana have only achieved a tiny victory and still have a long way to go towards true freedom. Hanunu needs us. Don't worry, not all journeys lead to the stars. Even if I leave the Express, our path of Trailblaze will continue.
Yeah. I knew you wouldn't stay on the Express forever. Leave in peace, my friend.
Something changed along the way, I guess.
Take this with you.
This is Mr. Amundsen's hat. But why?
When he departed, he said he would leave it to his best student. Well, I suppose the time has come. Farewell, legwork. Take care of Tiernan and Rosalina. And don't forget to write to us.
How would they write to you?
Where are you going, watchmaker?
Don't worry, Micah. Just going on a little trip. Someone has to be at the forefront of the interstellar frontier, and I'm the only former nameless in Penacony. So why can't it be me?
Because you're all we have. Have you forgotten about Tiernan? The cosmos is way more dangerous now.
Was his name Micah? No, his name. Oh.
What will happen to Penacony if we lose?
So Tiernan is gone, and Rosalina and Misha are the only people left, I think.
But what will happen to Penacony if we don't find a way out? Tiernan. How could I ever forget him? I've spent countless sleepless nights asking myself why I didn't go with him back then. We Nameless won't stop. Don't worry, Micah. It's just a matter of getting back to my old profession. Just wait for me to come back. But if, and it's a big if, If I don't come back in one piece, then you'll become the next watchmaker.
Oh, that's a big responsibility to just dump on somebody.
Where are you going, old man?
Oh, you're here.
Answer my question. What are you up to?
Relax, Gallagher. I just came up with a great idea. Wanna hear it?
Oh, come on. Aren't all your ideas just ways to get yourself killed? I may be blunt here, but you're the last remaining hero in Penacony. If you die too, the secret of the Stellaron will go to the grave with you.
Yes, I'm afraid there's no way out in Penacony, so I'll have to consider alternatives beyond Esdana. We'll organize a festival using the Watchmaker's legacy as a facade, and send invitations to the entire cosmos to gather people here.
So, a desperate struggle against the family?
Desperate? Don't we have you here, my friend? This task is challenging, but what hasn't been challenging for us along the way? Well, whatever you do, remember, make sure to send an invitation to the Astral Express.
Misha! Where are you going?
Oh, it's you, Clocky. Take me to Dreamflux Reef. Last night, I had a long dream about the day we met. I want to write down that dream.
Write it down? Why?
Oh, so I won't forget it. Do you remember how you got your name, Clocky?
Took a clock and I took an E.
Of course! You told me that when you were a kid, you lived in a room full of clocks. Those wall clocks and pocket watches grew up with you and were your best friends.
Yes, but what I didn't mention was there's a funny misunderstanding behind it. I was a kid, and there was always a special pocket watch in my memories. It was with my grandpa, guiding him on his sea voyages and leading the way in his every adventure story. I wanted to have a pocket watch like that too. And that's when you appeared in my dreams.
Yeah. Every night, we boarded the compass and set sail together.
But you know what? It wasn't until the day my grandpa gave it to me that I realized it wasn't a pocket watch at all.
Was it a talisman?
It was
a
compass.
That makes more sense for a
So,
seafarer.
Your name should have been Compassy. And the Watchmaker is just a nameless.
Pussy. Way to ruin a
We've arrived at
beautiful
Dreamflux
moment.
Reef. So, where to next?
Shit, we are Misha.
You know, Clocky, I don't think I'll be going anywhere else.
That's a cool ability. I forgot Misha was a playable character here. I thought it was a hammer. I was gonna say Misha is dope, but then it turns out to be a fucking mop. Express. Oh, nah. This is so sad. This turned out to be sad.
I've traveled far enough, and it's time for a little break.
Oh. So, we'll set out again. When you're rested?
No, I'll stay here. And then, this is where it ends.
This is... where it ends? What do you mean, Misha? You told me that the trailblazing expedition would never end.
Yeah, that's what I said. So now, it's up to you to decide your next destination.
My next destination? What's that supposed to be? I've been following you. Misha? You're acting weird today. If you're feeling down, we can just do what we usually do. With the clockwork.
No, I'm not feeling down. As for clockwork, yeah, it resolves all problems in this dream. So, do you know what clockwork actually is?
I'm not quite sure.
Well, everyone gets lost at times. They may hesitate and doubt which way to go. That happens in this dreamscape and beyond. But don't worry. Everyone goes through moments of uncertainty and hesitation. Eventually, they gather the courage to make bold decisions. Whether it's calming, joyful, angry, or sad, all they need is a little nudge to take that step toward where they truly belong. I'm leaving that little nudge with you, and I hope you'll share it with others.
Next thing you
Such
tell me is
the
that
essence of clockwork.
Clocky
The
is an
will
eternal being
of the Trailblaze.
that will fucking watch the universe implode on itself and become just a tiny little speck in the darkness. Oh,
Clocky's
no.
hands spin around non-stop, indicating confusion, frustration, and weakness. But ultimately, people still need to move forward.
Just like your hands, always pointing ahead. This is where my journey ends. From now on, it is your path to walk.
Trailblazing means taking paths your predecessors forswore, and venturing even further. The Penacony and Mikhail's dreams does not belong to Order.
Oh, I'm gonna beat your ass. What the fuck? That's cool. Who the fuck was that? Was that Shipe? That was fucking dope. They took the I'ma beat your ass stance. Time to die Sunday, you bitch.
I can't believe that Eon would cast a glance at Penacony at a time like this. Is it because of the resonance from the legacy of the Trailblaze? Or perhaps the bond between you is so strong that it even impresses an Eon.
Wait, so this hat is basically just a little bit of a, just a basic, just a little bit of power from not Klepoth, from Shipe, but so what is our lance? Is that like, was that bestowed upon us by Klepoth?
Well, there might be another possibility. Perhaps they want to witness, on behalf of the fallen Eons, who will hold the future of Penacony.
Akivili, and Enna?
If that's the case, on behalf of the Dream Master of Penacony and the 107,336 members of the Oak family, I'm extending a formal invitation to all of you. I'm cordially inviting you all to the Penacony Grand Theater to participate in the upcoming
cordially gonna
Charmony
beat your
Festival.
fucking ass.
And, of course, you won't be in the audience, but on center stage. Since the future of the Stellaron, Penacony,
we're not fighting here,
and even the entire cosmos is at stake, let's draw a conclusion there, in all fairness.
You'd rather me beat your ass
If you truly believe
in front of 100,000 people.
Machiavelli's path, then show me their courage and
Oh,
determination.
Achilles the Aeon of Trailblazing? So is Enna the is Enna the Aeon of Order? Sick. It's not quite as you know, glamorous as what do you call it? As getting the Preservation Lance. Like, getting the Preservation Lance was actually, like, giving me goosebumps. This one is just making me sad. Harmony Trailblazer OP. The hat is cool, though. Yeah. So what does it do? Hold on, don't tell me. I want to find out. Increases the break effect of all what? Causes additional break damage when allies attack enemies that are weakness broken. Oh.
Please stay tuned.
Oh, hee hee. What the fuck? Oh, you Chucky. I like that. You create like a little, like a star. That's dope as shit.
Please stay tuned. Please stay tuned. Please stay tuned.
We need a strategy.
That's pretty cool. I thought he was gonna give us his compass though. Deals minor damage, imaginary damage to a single enemy. Deals minor imaginary damage to single enemy targets with 5 bounce in total. 5 bounces in total is nuts. Grants all allies the backup dancer effect. Allies and backup dancer have their break effect increase and additionally increases super break damage 1 time when they attack enemy targets that are weakness broken. The Trailblazer regenerates energy when the enemy target's weakness is broken. At the start of the next battle, increase all allies' break effect. So having this along with Boot Hill and
Time to test our rapport.
Acheron would basically be overpowered as fuck.
Let's improvise.
Enemy targets detected.
Because Acheron can like break anything, even if it's not like her element, even if it's not like electric.
Take your position.
Shit.
Ready for another?
Do you admit this crime?
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
By the order of the 10, execute the Marastruck! No amnesty for the Marastruck.
That's all you got?
Cool.
Time to mix things up.
Thanks for the support.
Gallagher's a support.
Nice like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Is that really his? Alright, let's... I kind of wait till he regenerates his health.
Take your positions.
Dreams do come true.
He supercharges Boot Hill. That's fucking
Ready for
sick.
another?
Yeah, but imagine using this with like Boot Hill and Trailblazer supercharges Acheron.
The mood is
That is
set just right.
Massive break damage.
Let the show begin.
Like so goofy and sped up mode.
Dreams do come true.
Oh, you activate it when it's broken.
Ready for another?
It's time.
Okay, that's good to know. This is dope as fuck
How's
though.
this taste?
Not good.
Nice like it, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
This Gallagher
Let's
just
improvise.
Wolverine.
It ain't over.
Do you admit this crime? By the order of the execute the Marastruck!
Did the rhythm get messed up? Dreams do come true.
Ready for another?
It's time.
Let the show begin!
Oh fuck, I wanted to see it when it's not sped up.
Step.
You think this guy can survive another?
Enemy ready for another?
No, never mind, he's dead. Oh, I see what it is now. Oh, it increases the damage to the enemy when he is broken. Interest. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, now I see. Now I gotta give him a harmony. Of course it wants to use Mikhail's. That's cool though. Now I gotta build a whole new system. What? I gotta build him up again. The damage boost is insane. I see that. Fucking nuts. But that's him on like full build. It's gonna take me a fucking while to get him full build. Fuck, I need to full build Welt first. He takes priority because he's literally almost done. I wanted to do Bolt Hill next. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Everything that rises must converge. I am 2 more missions from getting caught up, I'm pretty sure. Hey guys.
Does that mean he wants to fight us during the Charmony Festival?
I'm afraid so.
Yes, Gallagher becomes a DPS with
This is
RP
weird.
trouble.
Aren't ARC villains usually
nice.
plotting some dirty conspiracy in the end? But he actually said something like, "In all fairness." Could it be that he's underestimating us?
Well, in my opinion, Sunday is deeply committed to his own philosophy and genuinely wants to prove that the Order is right.
It also works well with
I
Firefly. How do you know
sensed a
that? Firefly
strong
ain't even out. How do you know
conviction
that?
and a desire for dominance in him. Maybe he won't accept the outcome unless he wins fair and square. That's why he'll give it his all in the upcoming battle.
But he's such a gentleman. If evil, why so nice?
Are you backing out now? We've even dealt with a Lord Ravager of the Destruction.
When did we
so
do that?
A follower of the Order won't be a big deal.
Firefly
Anyway,
been on my
we
mind
can't
these
leave
days.
the
Okay,
Stellaron
goody.
unchecked. This is about trailblazing a bright future for Penacony and fulfilling Mikhail's and his predecessors' long-cherished wishes. Now that we've taken up the mantle, we can't afford to fail them.
Too bad. I fail people in my sleep.
However, the same applies to the Order. Their plan didn't materialize overnight, and they have the profound collective consciousness of the planet of festivities behind them. A desire to dream, to slumber and escape reality. All those hidden emotions have given birth to the sweet dream of the Order. They've harnessed the will of an entire planet to
Shit.
create
To be fair, he worked
an
well with
eon.
anyone. He could make Natasha good.
This confrontation is far more complicated than a simple power struggle.
Even Lautra?
To secure
Because Lautra's
Penacony's
damage is
future,
fucking ass.
fighting on the stage alone is not enough.
What do you mean? Are you not coming with us?
I believe Firefly is trying to say
Yeah, she
that
gotta run off
she's
with the other
heading
Stellar
off
Hunters.
to another battle.
Before I left, the Destiny Slave told me that this journey would bring unforgettable rewards. Even though the script he gave me only had a few lines, I couldn't ignore them. Because one of the lines said, "I'll experience death 3 times in the land of
Firefly can get this. What's the matter with you?
3 times? This can't be serious, right?
Is this like
The
your third or
first time
something?
was a painful death when I was stabbed by the Blade of Dormancy, which led to all subsequent events. The script will always come true, but in a way that will only be revealed when that page is turned. So now I've understood the meaning of my second death. And I am prepared to face it. If all goes well, my efforts will provide crucial support for you. Only by achieving victory in
find
this
somebody I
battle
can
can
raid.
we secure a future for Penacony.
Damn, this
And
person
only
is
then.
huge. Okay, never mind.
My third and final death won't come true in the most terrible form.
The most terrible form? Does that mean...
The true death. Where everyone in Penacony loses themselves completely. In the eternal sweet dream of the Order.
We must do everything we can to prevent that.
Have you made up your mind, Firefly?
I'm trying to find people to raid.
Yes. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
Thank you again for your assistance for the Astral Express. May we meet again, in reality.
Yeah. Farewell,
Unfires your
everyone.
fly.
May your trailblazing expedition never
Okay,
end.
I think I found someone to raid. That was a bit harder to find. Oh, something's happening. Hold on, cutscene.
I dreamed of a scorched earth.
Everyone, are you ready?
Are we going into the fight right fucking now?
It bloomed in the morning sun.
She's transforming. Oh shit.
And whispered to me.
Oh shit, she's a Power Ranger.
Like fireflies to a flame. My biggest death. May we meet again in reality.
I can't wait to get Firefly.
After today, Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history, and the Everflame Mansion will take its place. In the not-too-distant future, you'll receive an invitation. That's your next stop.
Land of the dreams. Penacony.
Oh, this person actually might be a good one.
Hope you find whatever you seek there. Be it answers.
Actually, I think I just
or
found a better one
salvation.
than before.
You mean my 3 deaths?
Silverwolf told me about it. It's such a shame that it's not part of my script.
Well, I want to live. I'm never
Doesn't she have like
afraid
some
of
chronic
death.
disease?
The opposite of death is eternal life, and that's something I'll never desire. People die, and I am no exception. Death is like a script, a fate that cannot be defied. But that's exactly why we have to choose where we want to rest forever.
Do you exist just to perish?
What a noble
Are you not the
mindset.
same, Blade? The end you desire is not one dictated by others. If I were to die now, I would only be a weapon.
Okay.
I believe I should die as a human. Though its definition escapes me, isn't this the answer that ordinary people look for their whole lives? A name that can be carved onto their tombstone. The tombstone that belongs to me once bore the inscription, Glamoth's Iron Cavalry. Then it changed to Stellaron Hunter.
Is that who she used to be before?
But one day, it will bear the name Firefly. and all the brilliance she showed at the end of her life.
I wouldn't be surprised if she was a soldier before, because she fucking slaughtered thousands as Sam. Like, in a fair fight, at least. The person I'm gonna raid has only like 29
That's
followers.
Quite unexpected, old man.
Oh.
Who would have thought your crazy plan would actually work?
I like to raid other small streamers.
Do all you nameless
to
fools
help
just
them
act
as
on a
well,
whim?
But like, oh,
I can sense
did they
that
just
this
fucking end?
false sweet dream has
Wow,
come
they
to
just
an
put
end.
her back. Okay, we're not ending yet.
The nameless may be young, but they had the ability to achieve this goal, just like you did in your time. It's a shame you won't be able to see it firsthand. Maybe I won't either. Once something fictional is seen through, it ceases to exist. Yeah, not just those nameless. Even Mr. Wings is just like you. Stubborn, won't listen or give up, no matter what. Well, fate is unpredictable, I guess. If we weren't bound by those cursed paths, maybe we could have had some good talks. But in the end, we managed to do it. And now we can find solace. Remember how those idiots cursed us? They said, "Go to hell, you worthless traitors." Well, I don't know if they really meant it, but if longing for freedom means going to hell, then I'll be joining you soon, you fool.
Damn.
Let's get together and have supper again in hell. Oh, I almost forgot. There's one more thing. Here's to you. A glass of hello and goodbye, Trailblazer. To the imperfect tomorrow.
Gallagher's a homie, though. Like, his master died, or his homie died, his friend died, and he still fulfilled his last wish.
It's warm here, isn't it? You're lucky to have found shelter from the rain. Let alone fresh berries in this desolate place.
What's wrong with you?
I was just following the scent of life. It's particularly strong in a place like this. It's a shame these berries don't have much flavor.
Seriously? In case you didn't know, this fruit is pretty juicy. The only downside is that when you chew it...
Juicy.
It becomes extremely spicy.
What do you mean by that? What kind of fruit does that?
Have you lost your sense of taste?
I can still taste certain things, like a faint sweetness.
Chili peppers are fruit. Would you bite into a
Before coming here, I stopped by a place.
Would you
called
bite into a
Woodlawn.
chili pepper? I had to think
It had
about that
barren
because I was thinking
cliffs
of bell
and nights
peppers.
lit by bonfires. Burgundy snow would fall from the sky, and when it landed on my tongue, it tasted like raspberries.
Let me coerce Iki into taunting this person into
The flavor
raiding this
wasn't
person
exactly
too.
sweet, but it left a lasting impression. When I think back on my past, I realize that
You
what's
told me
tying
to the
everything
Navy.
together
Why would you bite into a chili
isn't the
pepper? Don't
big
do that.
events, but
you will
rather these
die. You will
small,
literally
yet
perish into a
unforgettable
million
moments.
pieces.
Don't worry about it. Losing oneself is a reality that every self-annihilator must face. At least I haven't completely lost my senses and memories.
No, don't ever bite into chili pepper.
Well,
unless you want to.
congratulations on adding another footnote to your journey. By the way, are you always alone?
No, I had a companion in Orkron. She's a short, nameless girl who aspired to explore IX. She always said she'd walk a path deeper and farther than Akavilis.
Who is she talking to? Who's she talking about?
Quite an ambition for such a small girl. So, what happened?
She became stagnant water.
She fucking died?
Well, my condolences.
Stagnant water. Does that mean they got corrupted?
Condolences. I don't need them. The girl left with a smile. She never regretted her choice and most definitely wanted me to say goodbye with a smile.
I just saw Iki dive into
So,
fucking, like, a pit of,
that's what I
like,
did.
spears.
That's proof that you're grieving for her.
Or perhaps I'm just afraid.
Afraid? I rarely sense that emotion from you. What do you fear?
I'm afraid I'll forget the 30 days I spent with her. Just like all the other
You
days
spent
in my
30
life.
days with her?
Most of them have already washed away with the rain, disappearing into an unseen realm. I fear that those vivid red memories will fade away too. There isn't much color left. And besides this faint, warm red, there's almost nothing.
Hard to imagine. A ranger accustomed to bloodshed.
They were dating, I
destruction,
bet.
and
Oh, the girl?
chaos, finding
She said little
warmth
girl.
in the red color.
Because
Either she's referring to height
I
or
have
age.
experienced this warmth many times. Long ago, I promised someone that I'd bring it to more people. And that for every remaining moment of my life, I'd strive for a better ending for all.
What did she say? Did she say little, like short, or little? A short. No, she was short. No, yeah, you're right. They were probably
As long
dating.
as this red color still lingers, I have a chance to fulfill that promise. It represents a burning fire, a blooming flower, the berries in this cave, and life itself, fleeting yet still dazzling. In the end, it will lead me beyond the horizon of existence. And on the other side, I will cut off nihility.
What?
The one
Now we know what Acheron's
blessed
into.
by
Time
the
to cut off a few
sleeping
feet
and
from myself.
shapeless is considering how to kill them. That's truly pure nihility. But you're right about one thing. After spending so much time near this stagnant water, only
Being
when
short
I
is
look
not
at this
what you
vibrant
call
red
it.
fire,
Is not it, bro. You don't want it.
do I realize that I'm still alive.
How long is this gonna take? This cutscene is
When
so
will
long.
this rain ever stop?
I thought it never stops, man.
Perhaps when the sorrows of the departed have finally quieted down.
You wouldn't know you're like 7 foot. I'm
the
5'4",
sky will clear
dog.
up.
I wish I was. If I had a superpower, it would be to take height from people and give it to myself.
Have you heard of a planet named Biari Scamandros, Don Hung? It's one of the Paradise Kingdoms under the influence of the Harmony. A sought-after wonderland for the inhabitants of the Dardanu Major and Minor systems. Half an Amber era ago, the family held an unprecedented festival there. And after that,
What does that
everyone on the
sound?
planet became part of the family.
Is Pom Pom
Do you think
sweeping?
the same thing will happen on Penacony?
Yes. Or how else can we explain it?
Is Pom Pom just sweeping the
The
back?
family deliberately used the Watchmaker's invitation to keep
No,
all
that's
the
not one of mine.
Pathstriders
That's
here,
that's Pom Pom
but
sweeping.
banished the emanator of the nihility.
Because of the nihility, I'm rarely affected by the power of other paths, but somehow I can unconsciously infiltrate them. Maybe that's the risk they're trying to avoid.
I would disagree. Biaris Scamandros is not part of the credit system or connected to the Silver Rail.
It's nothing more than a remote civilization sheltered by the Harmony. But Penacony is different. If the family messes with Penacony, that would be like declaring war on almost half of the factions in the cosmos. They have no reason to do that.
No, they don't. If they truly serve the Harmony, that is.
What do you mean?
That's the sound of those cheese
path
gang
in
claps. That's the
Penacony
sound of
is
Pom Pom's tiny little fucking pitter patter
The Harmony
footsteps.
here has impurities.
Do you remember the ancient swarm disaster?
That is literally Pom Pom just walking around.
Tayzeronth, the propagation, brought endless havoc to the universe. And it eventually evolved into a fierce battle among all eons. 2 paths lost their eons in that war. The propagation and the order. Coincidentally, their downfall is related to a certain eon.
The Harmony.
Shipe, the Harmony. Legend has it that they participated in the crusade against the Imperator Insectorum and devoured Anna the Order for unknown reasons.
What if they had a path called the Instigation and that's the people who fucking caused the War of the Aeons? That'd be so fucking funny.
So you're saying that the 2 leaderless paths are working behind the scenes?
But I don't see any descendants of the propagation in Penacony. Could it be that the remnants of Beyond the Sky Choir are hiding within the family, trying to resurrect a fallen eon?
How the fuck did they come to this conclusion
can't
so
say for
fucking
sure,
fast? Oh, because they have Black
but
Swan.
they're definitely planning something for the Charmony Festival.
Now, this is getting way too complicated. Is this why you want us to leave Astana right away? Are you giving up?
The Charmony Festival will start soon. There's one thing that I need to confirm no matter what. A warp jump is the best way to do so.
I always find it so fucking funny that like either me, March, Welt, or Himiko are off doing something else, and then Dan Heng is just doing literally anything
Time
else.
is running out.
He's just fucking about too.
I have another plan.
Like all the times where he either was like, I can't go there or I don't want to go there, he's forced to go there.
Thinking of using the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath.
Exactly. The assistance from the Lawful Cloud Knights would be enough.
Think it over carefully. You can only use that once in your lifetime.
I have considered it thoroughly. My companions are... they're also once-in-a-lifetime treasures.
Fucking Jinyuan's gonna call him up and be like, I literally just gave this to you, why are you using it now? Why are you using it now? That wasn't intended for you to use it immediately after you leave. You fucking idiot. You fucking dum-dum. What fucking trouble have you gotten to now, you dumbass? Where you need to use the priceless artifact that I gave you to call upon the aid of the Cloud Knights immediately after you leave our fucking care. You dum-dum. Okay, if we're not at a cutscene, then we're gonna end there. And I think we're gonna finish it next time. And I believe on tomorrow night, me and Awesome are gonna try finish Halo, the CE anniversary one.
Are you the only one here, my child?
The bird is talking.
The Nameless is quite the diplomat. Our secrets have spread like wildfire within the family. And IPC starships are gathering towards Astana. This is a crucial moment for us. So, where is the chosen one who harmonizes the varied sounds?
What do you mean, Master? I'm right here in front of you, aren't I?
You know, she was supposed to be the star of the Charmony Festival in our plan.
But the plan has
What
changed.
is this music? It's getting funky.
As her brother, I know she doesn't want to sing for the Order, so I'll take her place.
You've always been wise beyond your years. I'm sure you understand the consequences of
Holy
your
fuck, I'm watching
choice.
Iki get dribbled.
If you consider this a betrayal, well, there can't be two suns in the sky. I'll step up and take down the other sun if necessary.
Do you believe in karma?
If karma exists, then everyone has their own karma. You have yours, and I have mine. And my karma has nothing to do with you, Mr. Gopherwood.
All right. Since you're willing to sacrifice yourself for her, I'll grant your wish.
I'm assuming this whole like singing thing is a sacrificial event.
Well, the compromise came sooner than
sacrificial-
expected. Why?
Excuse me.
You
Ceremony
and your sister were born as twins
that
of the
exchanges a life for
and
what
one
is
of
that
you
rumbling?
is destined to follow this
Rumbling.
path to the
Rumbling.
end.
Is this part of your plan?
Of course. You're still as clever as you were when you were a child. The opening is near. Go, my child. Seize the power of the harmony and reveal your karma.
I have one final question, Master. Why did you choose to bring the order to
So this
Penacony?
crow birthed Sunday.
Wouldn't it
Yeah,
have been better to
you can't
choose
tell
a
with the
desperate
wings. They're
world
obvious. You can't see
instead of
the.
a city filled with hope and dreams?
You can't see the resemblance.
Why?
It's for justice, my child.
This person obviously is wrong. What kind of
If we
hentai am I
lose
watching?
justice in our hearts, we'll make the same mistake as the harmony did.
It'd be so funny if he just curb stomped this
It's not
fucking
you
bird.
who manipulates the dreamscape with the Stellaron, but
You.
That's where our conversation ends. Go ahead. The 107,336 souls of the Oak family have dreamed of this moment.
I see a chest. I see a chest right there. There's a chest. There's a chest. There's a chest. Fuck. I gotta grab it. That is actually pretty
I
smart
shall
from that guy.
ascend to the heavens, becoming the scorching sun. Bathed in my light, my people shall flourish, while all evil shall be eradicated.
Not only is he getting himself away from the area that he is like performing the ceremony, he's also leaving a message for him.
This
It's like,
is
remember
the
that
interior
dead bird
of the
that happened
Penacony
because of
Grand
your
Theater.
actions? You can fix that mistake.
Quite exhilarating to be flushed into the air by Soulglad. But
Are you drunk?
why is the venue still closed when the Charmony Festival is about to start?
March, are you drunk?
And not only that, the entire theater is eerily quiet. No audience, no staff, no one around.
Looks like the Charmony Festival was a flop at the box office.
Yeah, I wonder how many tickets. Hey, that's not what we should be concerned about.
My fault, my fault.
Let's explore around. Be careful, everyone.
Alright, well. We're done here. We're gonna end right here. So what I want to do is I'm gonna... Oh, there's a chest right there. So what I want to do is I want to raid out this one person. They seem to be just starting out streaming. So do show them love, Aaron, please. And whoever else is here. Do show them love. They seem to be just starting out. I don't know if they're nervous, but they have way more viewers than I do. By like 7. I'm gonna also ask Iki to send his viewers there too. I don't know why Iki still has his redeem because it's such a bad idea considering what happened before, but we'll see. I'll do my dailies. But I'm gonna send it out. I'm gonna send the raid out. Nah, I'm waiting till... I'm waiting. Fucking, I'll do this later. It's fine. Alright, thank you guys for watching, whoever's here. I'll finish a story on after our stream with Halo. I'll stream Halo tomorrow with Awesome One. And I believe the day after that, we're gonna finish Honkai Star Royal. And the day after that, I'm planning to start Persona 5 Royal. Hopefully this is a game that I'll stick with and not something that I'll get motion sickness from, you know, because I'm a bit of a fucking pansy. Anyway, I'll see y'all in the next one. Thank you guys for stopping by. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Good night. Bye.